What is up, everybody? It's John from Shelf Games, and we are back with Weighted Dice, the long-awaited return of Weighted Dice. We're here with episode number 16. Roses are red, and violence is too. So yeah, welcome back, everyone. Yes, it is a Friday. So far, or for the time being, we're going to be going forward on Friday nights. It makes things a little bit easier for all the folks that are on the East Coast in our party. So yeah, that's what's going to be the new way of doing things. Friday nights for Weighted Dice for the time being. So thank you for your patience and your understanding. As always, we will be here every Friday going forward at 5:30 Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern. And of course, you can catch up on everything that you've missed by going to YouTube, search for Shelf Games. You can catch up on all the Weighted Dice stuff there. Links for everything, as always, down below in the channel notes. And yeah, so I think Connor will give us a recap. But first, let's introduce these fine folks that are with me here today, these lovely streamers. Like I said, my name is John. I'm going to be playing Kara, our warlock gnome, who is always unhinged and always very, very punny. So above me, of course, we have the lovely Eva.
Hi guys, I'm playing Nox. She is a wood elf rogue. She's roguey, she does rogue stuff.
And next to Eva, we have Ted.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm playing Mordos, the Tiefling Monk. And if you watch any of my any of the other streams, I critical fail all the fucking time. So stick around, take a look.
And below Ted, of course, we have Chris. How you doing?
Oh, I am playing Red, the Paladin Warlock.
It's like he forgot he was here.
Oh, what? Huh? I am playing the Paladin Warlock Red, who is numero uno, also the other half of the Tiefling twins.
And of course, every story master needs a storyteller. So every story master? That doesn't make any
That sounds
sense.
like we should make it that.
Every story needs a storyteller.
English is hard.
Every story needs a storyteller.
I shouldn't be a DM with how much I mix up words, but I am.
You are.
So
You're the best story master.
We're professionals.
We're professional!
So in our last episode, our heroes had just begun a new adventure, with Kara's old foe having stolen a powerful artifact and Red being tasked to locate the Raven Queen's daughter. Both of these quests demanded that our heroes delve into the Underdark, a vast network of caverns deep below the surface. And while caverns to the surface are commonplace, caverns that don't end in magma rivers or collapsed tunnels are not. So they had to do some research, and they found out that there existed a dwarven city, Lordemon, to the far west, on the far west side of Orwell, and that's where our group had headed. On the way, it was slightly before they had begun the adventure. They encountered Barry, thanks to Nox stumbling about in the woods.
What's his last name, Connor?
I can't remember, Red. Why don't you?
It's Barry Blue Jeans, too.
I can't keep track of your shit, Red.
Hey man, don't hit Barry Blue Jeans a second, all right?
Barry.
So he's a drop bear who's growing rather quickly under Red's amateur tutelage, but we'll see where that ends up.
I want to teach him how to fight.
And our heroes are now in the capital city, Raldonera. It's still about a day or two's journey from the dwarven city.
Mm-hmm.
And upon entering Raldonera, they encountered an old friend in. His name is Elme.
He's the guy who loves
communism. Yeah.
Communism. Yeah.
Aeneas Trump, the necromancer, who had at one point raised an old enemy of, and he is a member of the Red Raiders, who Red and his compatriots have antagonized a long time ago.
You say antagonized, I say dispatched.
Not entirely, it would seem. For when they entered the poor section of Raldonera in search for a potion shop that would be open late at night, they walked out of said potion shop to find themselves surrounded by, let me find the exact numbers right here.
Oh my god, so much has happened.
You have 14 enemies armed. Some of them have dirks. Some of them have a longsword and shield combination. Most of them are wearing some rather decrepit leather or perhaps scale armor that's missing and patchy in various locations. You also see one robed man in the far back, and he's currently he's currently channeling some energies into an orb in his right hand. And then right at his left-hand side, you see a tall half-elven man with a wide grin splayed across his face.
Oh, yeah.
And they have caught you just as you exited the potion shop.
Bouquet.
Right.
That tall half-elven man, grizzled, probably about 50, 60 years old, with gray and white hair. He looks directly at Red and he says to him, "You're gonna pay for what you did, and then we're gonna paint the town red." All right,
I get it.
initiative.
Oh, we
As
got him.
the
Oh,
wizard
because of
appears
me.
to be just about ready to launch a spell.
I forgot what I bought.
No time for
You
this.
bought poison.
That's right.
Okay,
I think I was. No, I did give you a list of the poisons. Yes, I
I don't
did.
see it.
Mordos may have it, but I gave you a list of the poisons.
Hmm.
Mordos.
Mordos, do you have the list of the poisons?
Mordos. Did you have
Let's not
you got
bank.
all the poisons?
Let's not on it. Do I? Hold on. Before we start fighting, guys, we need to get some logistical shit out of the way. All right.
Time out.
What do I got?
Pause.
I wrote down 8 doses of sleep poison. So
Is that
enjoy.
it?
That's all I
People-
got.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the only poison that was given to you, eh? Nox,
Yeah.
do you have poison written down for you? I believe there was one that dealt an elemental damage that, like, is this ringing bells? There's an elemental damage that they were weak to.
that was Kara's. I know Kara took that one.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You were really adamant on taking the one that does bonus magic damage.
Okay.
So
I made a big deal about it. Does nobody watch our own episodes?
No.
I'm the only one who does that?
I think you're the only one. I can't.
I'm a monk. I go with the flow.
Sometimes
right?
I fact check, but
Yeah, I watched
I
them.
think, I
You
think
gotta
we're just,
do it
I think we're just gonna
once.
have to shoot our way out like always.
Yeah. Which can't see this shit.
do just
Fine,
some
just do
bookkeeping
magic
errors.
damage.
You walk out of the potion shop, like, holy shit! Popping open vials. That's a healing potion.
God, dude.
Oh no.
So
Initiative.
Initiative. Ah.
initiative. Oh god. I'm not prepared.
Sick!
Not as sick as me.
Damn,
for
dude.
me. Wait for me,
Wow.
guys.
Oh, there it is.
You are full on.
All right, Kara, you're up first. You can see the wizard channeling energy into his orb. They have already formed a semicircle. The 14 variously armored and fodder. They do look like fodder. Half-orc and human enemies have already formed a semicircle, completely blocking all, or at least attempting to block routes of escape, and pushing you up against the potion shop that you just come out of. The potion shop that you just came out of, by the way, has a staircase that leads down. You're about 5 feet high right now, and it leads down a short ways. There's a signpost that hangs to your right, and I have the name of the shop.
Potions
Somewhere.
and more.
Potions and more, and
I like it.
and anyhow, and they form a semicircle around you. You can actually see some shadowy figures in the corners of your dark vision, as there's no moon out tonight.
Yep.
And it has become dark,
Okay.
but the shadowy figures appear to just be watching, as if perhaps this may be commonplace in this location.
Okay.
Really?
So the spellcaster and the elf, they're central, in front of us.
They are in front of you and behind the semicircle of dudes.
Okay. So how close to the semicircle of dudes are they, and how close are all the semicircle dudes? Like, let's say, what sort of radius do they encompass?
Do that
All
one
right,
more
so
time.
the dudes in front of you are in a wide semicircle. The furthest guy to your left is about 20 feet away, and then to your right, the same distance. In front of you, they're about 10 feet away, and then 10 feet beyond that are the two enemies, the two leaders of this group, it would appear.
Okay. Well, I'm going
And
to.
the mage is a fairly young man. He is a human, and
Okay.
he looks fairly young and dark-haired.
I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar, targeting the mage and the elf.
We're gonna die.
And it has a 20-foot sphere, so I'm going to say
Yeah.
you're also going to be able to hit 8 of the fodder enemies.
8? Okay, perfect. That's exactly
So-
what I wanted to do.
Forgive me a moment while I roll just a couple saving throws.
So I want you guys to know
Yeah. No, I roll
says
saving throws at the beginning of their turn.
that says creatures,
he
not
did
enemies.
Aw.
Yeah, so you can't get into it.
You can't even see into it, though, because it opens a gateway to the dark between the stars. Ooh.
Yeah.
My fear: are we too close?
No, I don't think so. Because he said like they
No.
were at least 10 feet in another 10
Okay,
feet, so-
cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like right next to them.
No.
I feel like
He
well,
could've-
I'm-
He could always have placed it a little further forward if he was worried he was going to hit you guys. Obviously, I took John's words to mean that
Yeah.
he wanted to hit the enemies without hitting you guys.
Yeah. Let me just refresh the memories of the audience about what Hunger of Hadar does.
Yes,
So-
the audience.
We open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. The area is covered in a bitter cold and unyielding darkness. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises. That can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, including magical light, can illuminate the area. Creatures fully blah, 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 blah. Whatever. That's all that really
It's
matters.
real scary.
Real scary.
Don't go in that area.
Red, you're next. So it does no
Sick.
damage right now. It's going to hurt them at the beginning of their turn, and then they have to make a dexterity saving throw at the end of their turn.
And they can't cast
But
spells,
right now-
which is dope.
It is Red's turn.
cool.
And you do hear some muffled screaming as tentacles appear to be gagging the enemies within.
Cool. I'm gonna go in for some kills.
Looks
Yeah, the
like
only
we got the
enemies
jump on them.
See are 3 to your right and 3 to your left, about 15 and 20 feet away.
Who's the closest to me? Just that equidescent.
Yeah, they are fairly equidestent.
Okay.
Wait, distant?
What does that even mean?
I-
Oh, okay.
I never know which way to
We're
say
speaking the same language. It's okay.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I do this in combat. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the. Fuck it. I go left.
They're made out of water?
I charge left, and I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay.
So attack A. Is this the right one? No, here it is. Nope.
Oh, boy.
That is a mortal roll.
You come in, and he actually might have been faking it a little. He seems maybe a little bit better soldier than he immediately let on. And your clumsy swing is countered by a foot being stuck out, and he trips you over into the Hunger of Hadar.
Oh!
You can feel it just your hand land in the actual aura, and you immediately feel a milky tentacle grab on, and you can hear within your mind, "You're mine now," and you immediately get pulled in with a
I
surprising
don't
amount.
like where this is going.
I don't like this. Oh,
You're mine
Is
now.
my turn?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Red.
I'm sorry. Did you say dexterity saving throw?
That's
You're good
what
at those,
Hunger of
right?
Hadar calls for.
Nah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you fail and take 10 points of acid damage. You are, sorry, you take 10 points of acid damage as you are pulled in, and you can feel the caustic milk of those tentacles now begin to gnaw away at your arm and armor alike.
Oh
You're-
God!
As this happened, Kara chimes in. She's like, I hope no one's keeping track of how many times my spells have hurt us.
That's one.
Sure, that's like 4 or 5.
We don't even know what poisons we just bought. We're not going to remember that.
So do I lose my second attack automatically?
Uh,
I'm okay with that. I'm just curious.
try to hack at the tentacle.
Hack at it.
Do that hacky thing you do.
I will flail like a babe.
Unfortunately, the tentacle is surprisingly muscular, or maybe not so, considering the force which it pulled you into its mass with. Now that your head is fully submerged, you are blinded. You find yourself completely blinded, so you're flailing about,
Sick.
and you actually jolt yourself very lightly with your own sword towards the end of your swing, not dealing any damage, but further accentuating perhaps the predicament you've now found yourself in.
Oh
Not Knox, you're up
me.
next,
Red.
having just witnessed Red disappear, or at least the top half of him disappear into the dark mass that seems to be whispering sweet nothings into all of your ears.
So who's directly in front of me, or I guess the closest?
Everyone in front of you is consumed in darkness.
Oh.
To the left and right of you, there are still 6 people, 3 on each side, who were not captured by this mass.
I'm gonna go left with my blade.
So you follow Red, hopefully to a little more success. Your first swing does come in wide, unfortunately, as that same, perhaps more veteran than his young appearance would give off. The veteran warrior deftly parries your first blade. Your second blade, he actually blocks with his shield. It comes up nice and high, chink, and gets that too. Your 2 attacks scoring nice metal notes.
Oh, jeez.
That perfectly punctuate the whispers in your ears. Come
We cannot
join your
die.
friend.
God.
We're not really that close.
Oh boy.
Next is yes, the veteran half-orc in front of you. Now, after successfully parrying and blocking your 2 attacks, he comes in with his long sword, slicing towards your midsection. Sorry, let me wake up my dice rolling computer here. Boop-a-boop.
I got something for that. I got no idea.
You can do the rogue things that are like.
I can do
rogue
rogue
stuff.
stuff.
He does 24, so he
Oh.
slices you very strongly for... Ah, crap, I minimized it.
It's fine. You can minimize all
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
fine.
Don't I have the thing where I
And he
can...
is a half-orc, so he does, you can see he has bulging musculature as he comes at you with this longsword, slicing across your midriff for 11 points of damage.
I have something that I can do for that where I can dodge stuff because I'm a rogue.
You channel your rogue powers to use Uncanny Dodge, and you are able to suck in your stomach enough to lessen the blow. You only take 5 points of damage.
Five?
She's amazing.
I'm so good.
However, Uncanny Dodge takes up your reaction, and now you find yourself being flanked by 2 additional, 1 human and another half-orc. The human has a short sword and a dirk in his 2 hands, and he comes in with 2 quick swipes. The first 24 also connecting solidly, but his dirk you're able to just dodge. With his short sword, he deals 6 points of piercing damage as it cuts through your shoulder, just glancing below. The leather armor deflected most of it.
I feel like I have something else for that.
The half-orc who had yet to swing at you now also comes at you. He has a metal shield. In fact, he's the only one out here that has a metal as opposed to a wooden shield. And he has a war hammer in his right hand, and he comes bearing down on you. 23, whoosh, also bashes into you solidly. Right on your back,
shit.
you feel the air just forcefully pushed out of your lungs, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey guys, I think we're fucked.
This isn't going well.
This is not.
I mean, you guys are getting bad rolls. That means I'm gonna get really good ones.
Yeah, I bet.
Mordos, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry. There are 3 other enemies. They're actually going to back away from the bubbling, viscous, dark mass that seems to be continuously whispering strange promises and threats at the same time to them. So they're backing away. They're now about 30 feet away from you and 20 feet away from this this sphere of darkness. And they pull out some very small crossbows and fire a few bolts at Kara and Mordos.
It's very scary.
So 2 bolts come in at Mordos, 20 and 22, both of them striking true.
Okay, deflect missiles, motherfucker.
You can deflect to one of them, of course. So I imagine probably the one that does the most damage. One does 5 and one does 3.
Okay. Okay. Just looking at this deflect missiles really quick. If I have to roll.
Yep. Meanwhile, the 3rd bolt comes at you, Kara.
Mhm.
It, however, flies wide. you just put a little bit of arcane power enough to deflect it as it flies slowly towards you.
Okay.
And then after you've deflected missiles, Mordos, it would be your turn. Oh no, I forgot to roll damage. So they would take 10 damage, all of the guys inside, right away. And you hear them cry out, but they don't appear to be dying just yet. But you hear them cry out as they take that immediate 10 points of cold damage. Just from this expanse of space that you've put in the area is sapping at their life force. And 3 of them manage to move out, 2 on the left side in front of Red and Nox, and 1 person manages to walk out from the left side, or from the right side. The other bunch are going to be making some dexterity saving throws.
Did those
fail, succeed, fail, fail, fail. And they all die, the guys who failed.
Oh,
Wait.
Judging by the number...
Sorry, these were people who failed the Hadar save?
That's right. Judging by the number of screams, you probably figure you killed maybe 4 or 5 of them.
Kara kind of gets like this weird twinkle in her eye. She's just like,
God damn it.
likes it.
You can feel, based on the Hadar, it is beholden to you. It thanks you, even, Kara, for bringing it into the material plane, if for but a moment.
Oh, God.
it
Like,
like
you can
sends like a
feel it.
tentacle. It sends like a tentacle, and I high five it.
Wow.
And you can also feel it impart to you that the wizard and leader may have been, for the most part, unaffected by the spell and slipped out from the back.
Okay,
Does that mean you can walk through it?
I can't.
You can, it's just difficult terrain, so I think it cuts your movement in half.
It does, yeah, and so you're blinded as well, and you have to like, succeed on your saves as you maneuver out of it.
Oh,
Mhm.
because it thanked you. I thought maybe it's your friend now. Did you know?
It's friendly, but if it ever tests the water, if
Yeah.
Kara were to ever test the waters, she might be a little surprised.
Yeah, it would turn on me real quick.
No, why?
Next comes Mordos. Sorry, you are up now.
Sorry, was I hit by
You're
anything?
our only.
Was I-
Yes, you were hit for 5 damage and 3 damage by 2
Okay.
bullets.
I just rolled the deflect missiles, so I rolled a 17. So if it exceeds the damage done to me, then I can
Yep.
just catch them. And
Yep.
no damage is done.
Or
I
you
cannot
only
catch them.
1. Yeah.
Oh, just one? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll just not take damage from one.
So you just completely deflect the other one. Unfortunately, the 3 damage one, you allow it, so to speak, with the limited limbs you do have at your disposal to hit you, and you take 3 points of piercing damage from the small bolt.
That is fair. Okay. I want to move
And
over.
it's your turn now.
I want to move over to the guy to the right, who I believe is about
Yeah.
20 feet away from me.
The blinded guy, you would have advantage against the blinded guy, or you can move the full distance to the 3 who just shot crossbow bolts at
That's
you and Kara.
yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to move over to those
Okay.
3 and just start wailing away because I'm mad.
So mad.
Bam.
All right. 13 is a miss. He's just able to block your first attack, but the second attack strikes 2 true, dealing 7 points of damage to the the human man who first parried your blow.
Nice.
The
Okay.
7 points of damage does weaken him, but he appears stronger than that.
Okay. And a flurry of blows on him just to see if I can finish him off because he looks
Yep.
pretty weak. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
2 strikes, 2 hits. And you do, in fact, kill him with the second blow. One right across the jaw, and then one right in the gut with enough force to completely disrupt, enough key energy to completely disrupt his respiratory system, and he falls over.
Peace be with you.
The other 2 look at you very frightened. And they're scrambling for their melee weapons now.
Good. All right.
Next comes... You see just a hand pop out from one side of the dark sphere, Kara,
Mhm.
and it looses 4 magic missiles in your direction.
Counterspell.
As soon as they loose and you see them in the middle of the air, you channel your Warlock patron to just completely devour the arcane energies that came forth.
Jesus Christ.
And it fizzles out in midair. even with the lightning speed of those missiles.
Okay.
The mage curses under his breath, although you can hear it, I guess. Curses loudly then. And surprisingly, mutters another incantation, this one very short, just a couple words, and then dashes out at a blinding speed. You can actually see him move the full 60 feet in between you. Sorry. He dashes the full 20 feet, it would be about, right up to Red.
Oh, shit.
And snags at his pouch.
What the fuck?
He's trying to touch your pouch.
That's weird.
Red,
Touch.
you're blinded, tentacle, your arm is burning, and then you can feel some hands around your pouch.
Same pouch one more time.
Can I now?
Is it
this
weird that I'm into this?
Because I grew up on the streets and I'm used to street urchins grabbing for my shit. Can I, with my reaction, attempt to kick him in the face?
Yes, go for it.
I'm just gonna roll a longsword attack,
Yeah,
assuming I'm proficient in my feet.
A long
yes,
sword
you are.
attack.
It would be the same roll, essentially, the same modifier.
Why did that not do it?
That's not Loric, that's a longsword attack. I don't know. I've seen that many times, Red. I don't know why you
There we go.
There we are.
Whatever.
You kick him in the face. I'll say you deal 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
My goal
but-
is to get him off my shit.
Good plan.
Is that fair?
Sorry, I thought...
No one touches your
He
long sword.
steadfastly holds. You are able to pull him off briefly, but then you can feel the prestidigitation spell.
Okay.
And you do recognize it as that because it's a common street urchin technique to pickpocket people. You can feel now a spell envelop your pouch
Question.
as you kick him off.
What is in that pouch?
It's your bag of holding.
I don't have a bag of
He
holding.
doesn't have one.
I thought you had a small bag of holding.
Nox does.
Oh. I thought you had two now.
Nah.
I mean, if
okay.
you want to give me one.
So
In which
realistically,
case you'd be pulling at like backpack pouches then.
the only thing I think that would be grabbable that I don't currently have in my arms
Yeah.
would probably be my scroll pouch. Oh, I have potions of hill giant strength. You'd be going for those as well.
Yep, maybe.
Yeah, those are important to me.
This fight just got really gangster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
party in the club.
So,
my pouch.
Red, is it not you who has the deck of many things?
Wait, what's the
Oh shit!
what was the death of many things?
Basically,
thing
you
that had
draw a
deck.
card, and the card can be anything.
Oh, right. I remember this.
I think it's Nox that has it.
This thing that we said we would never touch.
Can we double check? Because in that case, he would have gone in the same direction, but instead attempted to pickpocket Nox, which is obviously a harder thing to do.
I think it's Nox. 'cause
It,
I don't have
it's
it
in
on
my
page.
pouchy.
Okay.
It's in your
Nox.
bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry then, because the wizard does appear to know what he's after.
Okay.
He comes right up to you, Nox.
Rewind.
And you can see him come at you with his. He's trying to pickpocket you. Make a sleight of hand check.
I'm good at this, right?
You are good at these.
Are you kidding? You have plus 11 to that?
Instinctually, Nox, you immediately recognize what he's after. It's like, it's the deck of cards, isn't it? But that thought and your instinctual motion to stop him from taking the deck of cards accidentally has you pull it out of your bag of holding. He gleams at you,
Give it
eyes
to him.
alight, and snatches it from your surprised hands. Like, what did I just do?
Oh my god.
It's that stupid headband I'm wearing.
Oh my god, it's so perfect. Oh, you suck so bad.
I'm good at this, right? Yes, you have plus 10 to it. Unfortunately.
How? How? How?
Did you go and mess with my sheet?
How?
Just a wee bit. I've planned this. This is all under my design.
Oh my gosh. Is there any
That
way
ends the that ends the
Why
mage.
to get-
John is dead now.
Wow.
That ends the mage's turn. Now, from the opposite side of the sphere, you see the grizzled war veteran, and he pulls out a scimitar with one hand and a strange curved hand axe with his left hand, black with red veins streaming across it. And he rushes behind Mordos and comes in striking at your spinal column, just trying to do a long parallel or perpendicular to the ground swipe with this veiny axe.
Whoa.
Luckily, out of the corner of your eye, Mordos, you see him coming and lithely dodge. Although you do notice that it seemed to be a very particularly accurate weapon when your back is facing this man.
Oh.
Okay.
He then comes in with his scimitar. And 18 hit, Mordos? Is 18
It does, but can I roll a ring of protection roll if I do a roll dex save?
Is that the ring of protection? I think is a very permanent
flat
thing.
AC.
What?
Yeah, it's like a permanent bonus to your AC. It's not any sort of active.
Okay, then 18 does hit, I believe.
So he strikes you with the scimitar. Immediately upon drawing your blood, you realize this scimitar, while finely crafted, is not magical. But it still hurts, you know?
Yeah.
You take slashing damage.
Still
to
hurts,
you.
man.
10 slashing damage. Okay. And I'm gonna hellish refuck him because I hate his ass. All right.
Nice.
Come on.
Let me roll a saving throw for him. Do-do-do.
I hope he dies.
Oh, crit fail.
Yeah.
Ah.
So he apparently is not, he doesn't know your kind very well because he is completely taken by surprise at the sudden engulf of flame around him.
What is that supposed to mean? He's not used to our kind.
Don't worry, he's getting his.
All tieflings are able to hellish rebuke. Well,
Yeah,
pretty much all.
it's a joke.
Okay.
Red.
Yeah, so he finds himself completely surprised at being engulfed in flames, and he's slow to react and try and put it out. So it does 30 points of fire
Whoa.
damage as he wails in pain.
Look at the cards.
So hot.
That'll teach you to stab me in the back, you jerk.
And he said, "Oh, I've heard of you devil children,
Whoa!
making me see red."
That's racist.
You're really racist.
I didn't like that very much.
Next comes, if I recall, it's Kara first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
how many, aside from the spellcaster and the warrior, how many minions are essentially outside of the Hunger of Hadar?
So 3 who are blinded just tumbled out. 1 on the right-hand side towards Mordos, 1 on the left, or 2 on the left-hand side in front of Red and Nox.
Okay.
And then the people had never at all been captured, and there were 6 of them, but Mordos had killed 1.
Okay. And do I know or can I guess how many are still remaining within the sphere?
Well, if you do some math questions, you figure out how many there were at the beginning of the fight, how many there are now. You can figure it out, but I won't tell you.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't look at the cards.
Kara, I guess like as a bonus action or whatever you call it, like does it even take a bonus action to drop a concentrated spell?
No action at all.
Okay, so she's gonna drop Hunger of Hadar.
Okay. You see within, you see 5 corpses. They're burned and frostbitten simultaneously,
Oh, God.
and pure horror on their faces.
It's so cold. It's so
Nice.
hot. It's so cold. It's so hot.
So Kara drops that, and she's just like, "Sorry about that, Red. Get back in this fight, you idiot!" And then she,
Oh yeah, you're immediately cured of your blindness too.
Sick.
You can now see, and you see right in front of you or above you too, a mage holding the deck of many things,
Get
and
the
Nox
things.
kind of stupefied.
Is it my turn?
No, it's my turn,
Not
you
nice
idiot.
to call
Okay.
me.
I thought
It's
that
not
was
nice
your
to
turn.
call
Was you stopping this effect?
No, it doesn't take a. So Kara is actually going to focus on the spellcaster, and she's gonna
Yes.
double Eldritch Blast that fool. And she
Oh,
does the
2
old finger gun.
points.
She goes, "Drop those cards."
24 damage. Oof.
Hold it sideways. That's a kill shot.
Very nice bolts fly out and strike true, dealing significant amount of damage to the robed man. You figure he's not the healthiest of folk. But he doesn't even stop smiling. He is just gleaming with happiness at his newfound toy, and pays you no heed even after the powerful attack. With that, I think it's Red next, actually.
That is. See, here's the literal favorite part of all my equipment that nobody expects. I use my whip. I want to whip his hand, and I want to try and I'm going to whip the hand that has the deck.
Yes.
And is the deck sealed right now, or is it just a bunch of cards?
It's sealed.
It's sealed.
Okay, cool. Because I want to make sure they don't like go flying everywhere, because that's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna.
You do know, based on the properties, the way that you draw from it, you say how many cards you're gonna draw, and that many come out. Otherwise, you don't draw cards.
We're like, I didn't want to play 52 pickup. So
with legendary artifact.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean it's safer. So I'm gonna whip his hand.
Whip it good.
So first attack, 24 to hit.
Whoa.
Damn.
He
Whoa.
seems to have been expecting some kind of retribution, and he casts shield, and a barrier of mental mental and kinetic energy stops your whip short. You do have a second whip.
Why gotta be an asshole like that?
You do have a second attack though.
It's not gonna hit.
That time you do hit.
Wait,
You hit his right hand.
What? How?
Oh, sorry. Sword does shield lasts the whole turn. You're right. Sorry.
How is this? Okay. So if he had to use shield, his AC is ridiculous. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't care.
This is okay. This is fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just really mad. I
Getting
use my movement action to get up in his grill.
Just like right in his face. Like, what?
Right in his face.
It wasn't like a shield in the sense that it increases AC, just that it automatically blocked one attack, actually.
Okay.
It was how I had planned it.
Okay. All right.
So your second attack hits, actually.
Oh, sick. Cool. Then my plan is to basically whip his arm and pull it to either pull him or the deck in my direction.
Okay. So you do pull him, but he had both hands on the deck, and he still just desperately is trying to grasp, and now can hear him beginning to recite some words to begin to draw from this deck.
So here's the thing that I want to do. As he comes closer, can I headbutt him?
Yes.
Sick.
You headbutt him, and I'm gonna see if it maybe disorients him slightly.
I'm hoping to use my sweet horn bonus.
So you bash him in the head, and his poor mage frailty, perhaps a little more time jogging next time rather than reading books in a library, and he's stuttering and falling, and you feel the hand caught in your whip go limp, but he's still like almost death grasp, holding the cards. He falls over and mutters 3.
No.
And you can see a card coming out.
Oh God. Okay. I guess that's my turn then. I can't really do anything
Wait,
besides
what?
that.
He muttered 3 and then what?
The
3 cards
starts
came out.
Yeah.
The cards start drawing.
You're up.
Who, me?
Yes.
Kill him! Do
Can't-
something roguey.
I don't know if I want to use Mage Hand or try to attack him.
Well, so I figure he's really grasping onto these with some sort of vice grip. I think just sort of stabbing him a lot will help.
I can do that. I
As
can.
much as you can.
I'm stabbing.
There you go.
All
I'm
right.
doing the stabbing now.
I can do that.
You deal 15 points as you strike true with your first attack. Whoosh. And you're where are we here? Oh, sorry. You're bringing in your second swing when you see the card now begin to fully come out of its pack,
No.
and it begins rotating,
Don't
and you just get a short glimpse of it, but it appears to be a picture of a jester with a rod in one hand.
Those are scary.
And it begins rotating and then vanishes, and your offhand sword sinks into flesh, but not the flesh of the mage. Oi, love! What the hell was that for? And now you see this ugly-looking, white-skinned male standing in front of you with a strange three-tipped hat with bells at the end.
I don't like it.
What the?
Oh no.
I don't
Just
like
Your
it.
sword is firmly planted deep in his abdominal cavity.
Oh, no.
no.
What have you done?
I don't like this.
I don't like
Kara,
it.
in front of you, another man just comes from the stone beneath your feet. Oi, love! Having a puppet show?
This
What
is
the hell?
terrifying.
Finally, one more pops right behind you, Mordos. Oi, what's going on over here, chaps?
Oh, God.
You can hear his bells ding-a-linging as he's jubilantly dancing a little jig right behind you.
Who the hell is this?
Why are they dancing? Why do
Sound
they
like
Next
have?
jesters or something.
Yeah.
Next comes the bunch of thugs, and they immediately like, what the hell's going on? One of them actually swings at the jester, one of them that was attacking Mordos, swings at the jester, and the jester makes no attempt to avoid the attack, instead having his arm lopped off right after the elbow. And he says, "Oi, give me a hand next time."
No, 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 it's my worst nightmare.
The other guy is completely stunned in front of Mordos, but still manages to find the losing the word frame of consciousness, level-headedness to come in at one blow against Mordos. Come in for one blow against you, Mordos. 20 hits, chink. Just with a short sword that he had at his side, dealing 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Alrighty then.
The three who had stumbled and are looking quite a bit worse for wear with minor frostbite wounds, they had stumbled out. One of them comes directly for you, Kara, and the other two turn and slash at Nox.
No.
The two attacks on Nox. One goes well wide, 17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
The other does connect. This guy has a longsword and he's a half orc, but it was a weak swing and it only deals 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right.
This is fine.
The other three that were on that Nox and Red side, they finally see that Red has come to, and figuring him the larger target, they immediately move to surround Red and come in for 4 separate attacks as one man is
they're not
dual
wrong.
wielding a short sword and dirk. 24 hit.
Shit, yeah.
This was with his dirk though, so
Okay.
the offhand dirk,
Great.
which I can say right now does 4 points of damage.
Sick.
Shing! Slices through a little chink in your armor. Then 11 and 9. 2 other misses. Clang, clang, easy
Come on.
blocks and parries.
Come on.
Come on.
A walking
The-
wall of iron.
The jester in front of Kara,
Mhm.
he immediately moves up to you and says, "Hey, you know what wizards eat for breakfast?"
Oh no.
oh
No,
no.
no.
I'm not a
Don't do
wizard.
it.
No.
Don't do
Magic
it.
tricks.
Oh my god.
I'm
I wanna
sorry,
die.
I thought you were a kid. You might like that one, you know?
I want to die. Just
Please kill me.
plant thine dagger straight into my bosom. Oh, fucking kill me.
Ooh.
Mordos, you're up.
That's all it does. Is it tells a bad joke?
It's a good turn. Okay.
Mordos, out of the corner of your eye, you see a second card being drawn from the deck.
No.
However, you find yourself surrounded. To your right is a jester without an arm. In front of you is the man who had just sliced at you with his short sword.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, he's the man who just cut off that jester's arm. To your left, there's the man who just sliced you, and behind you still is that veteran, grizzled, older-looking half-elf man.
Right.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Oh, man.
I'm
Or
gonna
those
take
gestures
I'm
be
gonna
armless.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and use wholeness of body and heal 21 points of HP.
What?
Which will put me up 37 points back.
You
Okay.
can do that?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna have my eyes closed, and they're gonna open, and they're gonna be slightly more red and glowing than they were before. And I'm just gonna have this different look on my face, like I'm ready for vengeance, and I'm gonna use Fury of the Tarrasque on the old veteran.
Just as you're channeling your key powers of concentration and mental discipline, the jester leans into your ear and says, "Hey, what's a monk's animal partner?
No.
It's a monkey."
Oh, my God.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna choose to ignore that and still focus on the task
Wow.
at hand here.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, brutal.
Unfortunately, you only managed to land one strike on the wily veteran warrior. And as he cleverly maneuvers his scale mail, which is much more intact than the rest of his allies, to take your blows at the part of his armor that would be the strongest. Just boosh, boosh, boosh. Completely stonehearting 3 attacks, but one does get through, dealing 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I turn to the jester. I'm like, "Shut up! Quit getting in my head." Trying to be cool.
Hey, what do you call a party of male sibling monks?
I don't
I
care.
noticed that's your brother over there. It's called the Flurry of Bros.
Oh god, I want to die.
Okay, that one wasn't bad. It wasn't. Bad.
it was okay.
Unfortunately, it distracted you long enough to notice the second card coming out of the deck. It turns briefly in the air, and you see the photo of a horde of goblins, behind which stands a mighty dragon.
Oh Jesus.
Not a dragon.
A shadow forms over you and your fighting adversaries, and you look above you and see a young red dragon eclipse. Oh wait, it's dark.
Eclipse the darkness.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
A young red dragon's. You can see his red scales glow with the inner heat of this fire-breathing dragon. Also, right in behind you, Kara, breaking in fact the signpost on the stairs behind you, a troll forms out of just nothingness. Right in the very center of where you would cast your spell, where the grass and rubble is still singed with the caustic acids of the tentacles, a second troll appears.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, far off to your left, and close to the buildings from where some shadowy figures were watching you, a third troll appears, all 3 of them hoisting large clubs of bone and wood. They immediately look upon the fight with glee and bloodlust.
Okay.
Next comes the mage, who's still stunned and whatnot. Next comes the veteran, and he is completely locked in fear. You actually see both of his arms droop, and he's just awestruck and in fear of the red beast that is now descending from the skies.
Cool.
Next comes Kara. A troll is behind you, and there's one man who's come in melee range of you, in front, at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So the mage is sort of on their back with the cards
Yep.
in hand still. So we've seen.
Yeah, and you now see a third card coming out.
Right, and would Kara know if there was any way to stop the deck from?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
At this point, no.
Okay. So she is going to, I guess, just move towards the mage, and just same thing, just like double guns.
Hey.
Unfortunately, on your way there, you run into a bump. And then the jester reappears in front of you. It was an invisibility spell. Hey, by the way, how do you keep a magic prison secure? With warlocks.
This is so bad.
God God damn it, these are so good.
We gave him too much time to come up with puns.
Okay. So Kara kind of like just like leans her head like, you know, to like look past the jester and still just like pew.
All right. Who are you firing at? Who are you firing at?
The mage on the ground.
All right. The first Eldritch Blast strikes true and finishes him off. You can see it just careen into his center mass and launch a small geyser of gut and visceral fluid. The jester looks over and says, "Jeez, that's a bloody mess right there."
That's what I was going for.
Anything else?
I mean, there's not much else she can do on her turn now.
Next comes
Not
Red.
with that attitude.
Fuck. So there's jesters, there's a dragon, there's some trolls.
Yeah,
And still like mercenaries, right?
yeah.
I'm not worried about the mercenaries at this point.
No.
There are puns galore.
So
Yeah.
crap. I don't know what to do here.
Do stuff.
Mage is dead, right? Like
Yeah.
straight up.
Straight dead.
Yeah.
Is that card still being drawn?
Yeah, in fact, it's come in front of you, and you see a picture of a sun on it.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna do the stupidest thing player knows.
Draw a card.
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna pick up the deck and draw a card.
Yes.
No.
I mean, go with the flow, bro.
Would Red know if there was any way to dispel it, or like stop the deck? No.
You could also make an Arcana check.
Sure.
Sure.
19.
That's 19. Yeah.
Nope. And you draw. Where are we? Let me see here. Oh, there's no picture of it. That's disappointing. You draw a card, and you just see blackness. Deep blackness. Blackness that begins sucking your vision in.
Don't look at my soul like that, dude.
Your soul is drawn from your body and is contained in your sword.
This is a fucking Goosebumps episode.
While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. Nox, right behind you, you see Red's body disappear into his very own sword. All of his possessions, all of him, with not even a scream.
I just point and go, ah, the soul gone. Sword. That's all I can say. What are you doing, Red? I just noticed Red disappeared.
He gone.
I'm dead.
Do you have your cleric?
I do have a backup character. I just
One
gotta
of the
level him up real
shadowy
quick.
figures from the building spurs into action. Red, introduce your other character.
No, wait.
Wait, is Red like straight up dead?
What?
Oh,
Whoa! Fuck!
Oh,
Oh my god.
God.
Oh shit!
Oh. Oh dear.
Fuck!
Are you fucking serious?
Yes?
Connor, no.
Fuck me, dude.
Not dead. You're trapped in the sword.
Okay,
Dummy.
But for now,
okay.
Oh.
Give me a few minutes. I gotta level him up.
okay, you're gonna have a few minutes. A shadowy figure moves from one of the buildings, and what does your cleric look like?
Fuck. I gotta find him. I think he's an elf.
Hi.
So an elven figure moves in from the shadows. That's all you can discern from this distance. But he appears invested in this battle all of a sudden. Perhaps at the strange artifact that's now shown itself and all its mighty power.
Suddenly, a wild elf appears.
Nox starts
Not
making
serious.
eyes at him.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey,
Hold on. I gotta find
Nox,
him.
you're up.
come here often.
Jesus.
What?
Time to start drinking again.
How big is your sword?
It's a long sword, so it's a
Yeah.
one-handed weapon. It's about 3.5 feet long, 3 feet long.
So my character could carry it.
Yes, of course.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is go for the sword and disengage as quickly as possible from any
Yeah,
harm.
it's a bonus action, so you use your thievely wiles to disengage from your enemies. You pick up his sword and throw it in a sleeve on your belt. Throw it in the bag of holding. What do you want?
Bag of holding.
Immediately drop it in the bag of holding. You still have an action to do on your turn if you'd like.
Okay, am I far enough away to use a longbow on an enemy?
Yes,
that
you
may or
are.
may not- Okay, I'm gonna.
Hey, you remember that time that Red walked off a bridge and we thought that was the dumbest thing he ever did?
Remember that one time
You
you
know-
became a sword?
You know, listen.
Please,
Listen.
somebody meme that. Remember that one time you became a sword?
I don't appreciate you guys making fun of me like that.
You're the one that drew a card.
Oh, what's its bonus? Nox, it's a very well-made longsword, and in fact, you can feel a red empowering and imbuing the longsword. +2!
I hate you
Jesus.
guys. Here he is. Okay, I found him.
So yeah, you can begin your doing that on such
Okay.
short notice. I'm sorry.
So he is a half elf cleric. Shit, he's only level 5. So let me just give him more hit points real quick.
Jesus, exactly. Someone in the chat was just saying you totally just screwed up all my overlays.
Yeah.
Way to go, Red.
11.
Sorry, are we waiting for Red's cleric to take a turn?
Oh no,
No,
keep
no,
going,
we're not.
Keep going.
Okay, so what?
Nox
I'm confused.
fires
I'm
a longbow. At a troll, a dragon, a mercenary, a veteran. What do you want?
This isn't going well.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I'm in shock.
There's trolls, dragons, thugs, and as well as the mercenary leader.
Which one
Who
looks
actually? Sorry, I forgot to say. At the death of his mage friend, he immediately screams out, "Tigers, no!"
like Tigers?
Tiggers?
That's his name. Here's Tigers.
Tigger's a mage? Really?
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna
Okay,
do,
I'm
Nox?
gonna longbow his face. The Tigger's guy. Or his friend.
The jester also leans into you, Kara, and says, "Who might take a while to sword that one out."
Like,
Nox, you
Ooh.
overheard it in Elven hearing, and it launched your attack wide, well wide of any targets.
I'm playing Red in my bag of holding. I feel like he's cursing me. He's cursing me. Touch me. Why are you touching me?
All of the mercenaries at this point, they've actually begun to scramble. There's complete fear and chaos. Mordos, you're up next. The veteran is still behind you, stunned in fear. All of the mercenaries have now begun to run in various directions of confusion. One troll, after seeing one of the mercenaries perhaps veer a little too close, swings his mighty club and locks off the head, just clean off of its stem
Holy shit.
of one of the mercenaries. Stem, that's a weird way to refer to a neck.
Let's go, Coach Stem.
I think it's becoming more and more sadistic.
I don't know what to do right now. Okay, so Nox, you have my brother in your
In my bag.
Yeah.
And you can hear his voice faintly.
I knew it. I knew he was cursing me. Don't touch me. Touch me.
Okay.
I just make I lock eyes with Ted going, I don't know. He's in my bag.
Okay. And I'm sorry. There's a veteran behind me who's super stunned, and there's 2 trolls.
There's one troll quite near you, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, I have
There's also one troll right behind Kara, and one troll further away in the direction that Red's cleric just came from.
Okay. I feel like my character would run over and grab the sword and be like,
No, Nox already did
Nox
that and
already
dropped
did
it in the bag of holding.
He's in my bag.
Okay. I know, but like I feel like I'd grab it out of the bag and be like, "Oh my god!"
I feel like
You can
I feel like
run over to knock, man, the sword and whatnot.
I feel like Mordos might try and like, having seen like, not to like put words in your mouth or anything, but like having seen Red like flip a card and like essentially die into his sword or disappeared into his sword, Mordos would probably want to secure that deck to see if there was like, we can try and figure out a way to get him back.
Yeah.
Don't draw a card.
I will say there were 13 cards in the deck, and now 4 of them have been drawn.
Okay. And okay, so where is the deck of cards in relation to me? If I'm
Well, Red had it in his hands, but he no longer has those, so it's on the ground.
okay.
Oh, I should have picked those up while I was running.
Oh my god.
Okay. Then yes, I'm gonna get those cards because they just
They call to you as soon as you pick them up. Power, unlimited power. I swear, all the bad cards have been drawn.
God.
I'm so glad the monk picked that up. Imagine if the rogue had.
I can save your brother. Within me lies a card of a wish.
Don't listen to it.
And I look at the cards, and I feel like I'm drawn to them. And even
Can
though
I hear this
in my
going?
training I've been known to like I
Just
it's not something
one.
that's supposed to,
Just one.
and I don't know what like this is something that's new to me. I'm trained to be clear of mind and always present, but this card is just drawing me, and it's almost like it's a different me, and I draw a card.
No!
Jesus Christ. TPK. TPK.
Let's see here. You draw a card with a large moon on it, one strangely absent from the sky above you. You are granted the ability to cast the Wish spell. Top deck, bitch!
Top deck. Holy shit.
I just want to let you guys know I just finished up my cleric, so
All that
You
work
know
for,
not how many wishes are in it, but you can sense multiple.
Do you want us to give a quick breakdown for you, Mordos?
Please.
If I can quickly find it here.
Well, essentially, there's more things that you, or there's fewer things that you can't do with Wish rather than can. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
So, Wish is the mightiest spell a mortal creature can cast. By simply speaking aloud, you can alter the very foundations of reality in accord with your desires.
Holy shit. And
You can go ahead and use one right now, Mordos.
There are definitely drawbacks, though, so, great power, great responsibility, that kind of shit.
thanks,
I don't
buddy.
think he's himself right now.
well, obviously my first wish is going to be to bring my brother back.
Oh God.
And can I like do anything right now?
You just scream into the card your brother's name.
Yeah.
I
Red, come back with full HP.
Nox, you can feel your bag of holding begin to shake and tremor,
Oh God. I
and
opened
finally
it.
explode. All of the contents of your bags of holding are now thrown about.
Oh,
the
no!
clearing.
But I couldn't react and open it.
It began to tremor, and poof!
I had so much stuff in there.
Poisons are launched. Coins launch.
Sammy's head?
All of your things.
Can I pinpoint where my brother's diary is and launch at that? Like, that's the thing I grab.
Yes, sleight of hand check.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Dude.
Wasn't Sammy's head in there?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, dude. Head goes flying.
Shit, what else do we have in there?
Grab the book, and I'll let you grab 3 more things.
Oh God, what was in there?
Your coin purse.
Yeah, my coin first. I got all my coins in there.
Okay, you're able to grab your coin purse, but any jewels that you have would also take another one of those
So
3
many
things. that you can
jewels.
grab.
Oh God. Hold on, let me look at my inventory.
So while you do that,
Yeah.
let's resolve this whole thing.
Red, you appear on the ground, shaking and still in your armor, but your sword nowhere to be seen.
Did you destroy your sword?
Ah! I am seeing the 9 helm.
Oh god.
Did anything happen to me different? Like, am I the same way I was?
Oh, God.
Let's see here.
Oh.
I have a question.
Welcome back.
Red. Your wisdom has permanently increased by 2.
What the fuck?
No,
You've
actually,
seen
sorry,
shit.
that's not. Your charisma has permanently increased by 2.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's dope as fuck.
This has got 20 charisma, boys.
Jesus. Oh, I have 20
Paladins
charisma
use
as well.
that,
So.
right?
How is one of us not
Did
dead yet,
paladins
Red?
use wisdom or charisma?
Wait, what?
Sorry.
Paladins
Charisma.
use wisdom or charisma?
Charisma. Well,
Thank
we
you.
Both,
Okay.
but the
I
primary
wanted-
stat is
Your charisma has permanently increased by 2 from the ordeal.
okay. Sick.
You actually, Red, although it may have been only a few, maybe 6-7 seconds inside the sword, you have lived an additional 60 years of life.
Whoa.
Am I like physically aged as well?
You have only in one gray strand of hair that has grown down to your hip.
Gross.
I want you guys to know that officially puts me at 90 years old. But like, do I have the appearance of an old man though? Because that'd be sick.
Just that one gray, not a strand of hair, but a full lock of hair.
Full
that
lock
sticks
of hair?
down to your
That makes
neck.
more sense.
Sweet.
And in that time, you were imprisoned by 3 Dijins, whose
Oh,
names
fuck.
you learnt, and who, upon your 60 years of imprisonment, may be searching for you now.
Oh,
Their
shit.
names are Gelor, Vol, and Underbow.
I'm sorry, Jellor the Jeller?
Yes, Gelor, not Vol. Sorry, that's already the name of the capital
Oh my
city.
god.
Gelor.
Vol and Underbow.
No, I'm not going with Vol. We're going with Cinder.
Okay. Gelor, Cinder, and Underbow. Underboob. Okay. Shit. Does anything else happen to me? Am I still a tiefling or did I go full revenant? Because I didn't die.
No.
I was just banished.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It was, you're pretty much in Azkaban.
Yeah, for 60 years within 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yep.
Are my thieving tools and my weighted dice both in the pack, in that bag of holding?
No, that I would assume you maybe keep in a purse on your person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Because
we
it's
all
not so
have
much
like essentially like
valuable, but-
backpacks or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, all my stuff.
Shit.
Whose turn is it?
Is it?
So it was just Nox's turn. No, sorry, no, it was just the mercenaries went, then Mordos went, and he did all this.
You did all of this.
Yeah, I did.
But the trolls go now. One of which clubs another mercenary dead. Badoosh.
Oof.
Splat.
Another one swings at the cleric that was about to enter the fray and wallops him back into the houses.
That's your cleric.
Just so you guys know, he had 20 decks,
Sweet.
and he used a longbow. So, I mean, he was
Fair.
pretty legit.
Well, and the second takes a swing at Kara and the jester. And it is a mighty, mighty swing. 21 hits.
Yep.
Dealing 12 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage, as it cracks into you, Kara.
12?
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's going
And it
to
actually was just a glancing blow, and it dealt 12.
she's going
You
to
feel it almost dislocate your shoulder with the sheer force.
Okay, well she'll Misty Step right away. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess position herself like sort of I don't know, well enough away from the ogres. So that
Mm-hmm.
she can be like in a decent spellcasting position, but also out of immediate danger.
Okay. Next comes the veteran, and he finally is able to snap out of his fear, and he runs over, cranks Mordos in the face, grabs the moon card, and says, "Get us out of here!" in fear.
Hey,
That's not cool.
That's not nice.
can I roll or anything against that?
He rolled against you and hit.
What a weenie! All right.
You
Okay.
immediately see many of the mercenaries poof, 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 in plumes of smoke. You then see the dragon above you, poof,
Yeah!
and it's gone. Red, poof, you're gone.
Oh no!
She disappears. Poof, the veteran disappears. Mordos, you stand there, still stunned, still trying to figure out, poof! Not the only one who, beyond the shadowy figures, that is, beyond the shadowy figures and the corpses that are out here in the plains, or in this poor section of Raldenera.
Am I by myself?
Poof, you disappear too, unable to retrieve the remainder of your items.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so I got my diary, my gold pouch, and my jewels because you said I have, and correct me if I'm wrong, my thieving tools and my weighted dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have all my roguey stuff in my self pouch.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Uh, Connor, the
Yeah.
most important question. What happened to Barry?
Barry was transported with you.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Oh my
So
god!
how old is Barry?
He's grizzled as fuck now.
Oh, Barry's fully aged too, and you've trained him very well.
Yeah! Eat it, everybody else!
Battle Barry.
Battleberry.
Does he have a level in fighter yet?
What? No.
Okay.
Battle Barry.
We both have scars over our eyes now. The same
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
So, where do we appear? What do we see?
Yeah,
around us?
dude, fucking. What's happening?
You find yourself in a dead-end room, cobblestone. It appears to be a dank dungeon, and you can see
The
many
dankest.
rooms to your right and left.
Are the mercenaries there?
No, you
Okay.
appear to be alone in this room.
I roll perception.
You immediately notice some of the runes come to life. Tapestries begin to materialize, depicting battles and scholars and various imagery of sort of emotional paintings of prominent figures, though you don't quite recognize whose they are. And a voice begins to play out through the magic mouth spells cast along the periphery of this room.
Mhm.
Some socialist ideas can be traced as far back as the
No.
ancient
No.
Norwin religion.
Kill me.
But Marxism has its main intellectual origins in the Orwellian region.
Oh god.
English political economy,
No.
So
as well as Sword Coastian utopianism.
okay, so to talk over this stupid propaganda, do I still have all my items on me?
You were a sword.
You're missing your sword.
I have another sword.
You have all your other possessions and
Cool.
buried.
I draw my greatsword, and I put my shield in my pack. I just sling over my shoulder. We have to go.
Are you older?
Yeah, you look like you're kind of old. I mean,
What's
you're
with
gone
all-
like
Also,
you're gone
Barry
like 20
doesn't fit in your
seconds.
pack sack anymore, so he's adjacent to you, Red,
Yeah.
Is that
in full
Barry?
drop bear.
Yeah, what happened to Barry? You were gone
I
for like 20
scratch
seconds.
him on his head. We've seen some shit. We have to go now.
Oh,
Adam
why
Smith
did your
and
voice
David
get
Ricardo provided Marx with a first approximation of the labor theory found.
Where is the magic mouth?
There are runes all surrounding the room.
Surround sound.
And
So it's not just like one rune. Okay.
no,
I just make my way to the door.
Mordos, what's up with your brother? What happened?
Yeah. I want to walk over to Red and like grab him by the shoulder and like look.
I
at him, like,
immediately
look.
flinch, sword out in battle stance.
I just like want to look like I know he's on edge. I just want to look at him like Is that still you? Are
You
you
have
still you?
no idea what I've been through. No idea.
Well, why don't you tell us, you dummy?
How
We have
about
time.
later? How about we get out of this fucking dungeon?
Tell me later.
Along with the paradox of an industrial revolution,
Oh,
which
I've had
produced as
enough
much
of
poverty as
captivity.
it was. These are the main ingredients that went into the formation of what we know today as communism.
I start looking around the room for a way out.
There exist two doors, one to your right and one in front of you. Both of them covered in tapestries where the dominant color is red and depicting various scholars. And the images are actually changing very subtly. There's a slight motion to the imagery,
Hogwarts.
Are they
as it
trapped?
appears to be a slight show almost being played out before you.
With a 24, do I know which is the correct door to pick?
Marx's study of capitalism was grounded in a philosophy that is both dialectical and materialist.
I kick one down. Straight up.
Okay.
I got time for Marxism.
You kick one down, and you reveal a long hallway, runes decorating both sides all the way down. You also see scorch marks all over the place, scattered throughout. You see a red scale dropped here, there.
I go to the scale and I just pick it up and sniff it.
Area. It smells of brimstone and flame jet trap, oil and grease.
Dragon went down this way. Traps all around the ground.
Yeah.
We don't want to go this way.
Duh. Kara walks over to the other door and opens it.
I love how the rogue's not opening the doors. Just
Yeah,
saying.
the crit fails you were doing.
You open the door,
Like Thordos.
and it's a small
Someone's got to
closet.
do it.
It's a closet.
That's right. There appears to be a few mops and brooms, as well as some strange brown liquid that you can only hope is some sort of cleaning.
Kara uses Eldritch Sight to sort of examine the closet and the surrounding room just to see what she sees.
They're
You
magic
notice
brooms.
the enchantment, school of enchantment, that is the magic mouth on the walls around you.
Mhm.
There's nothing in this closet, though.
Okay. Well, looks like we've only got one way out of here.
All right. Well, then let's go.
Unlike Hegel's dialectic, which operates solely on ideas, Marx's dialectic is materialist.
Versus
I
Jester
go
and
first.
its commies.
Barry right beside me.
Barry appears very, very distressed at the voices coming from either side of you. Suddenly, a louder voice booms from above. I'm gonna avenge Tiggers, but first, you're gonna listen to the Red Raiders' motto. You see, every new recruit we have goes through these very same halls. You should consider yourself privileged.
Red Raiders.
Well, does speak with small beasts work for bears?
I mean, yeah.
Probably not anymore.
Not anymore.
I mean, he's still a beast.
But he's
not a
not
small
small.
beast.
He ain't small,
He's
though.
not as small.
What are you trying to get out of my drop there?
No, I just want to talk to him.
All right.
He's not as small.
Well, okay. So I guess we make our way into the hallway,
Yeah.
and we start. What do we see? Is it just one direction, or do we have multiple options?
No, it continues in one direction, and you're continuously berated by various words. How do the ways in which the people earn their living affect their bodies, minds, and daily lives? In the theory of alienation, Marx gives his answer to this question. And various non-such and propaganda.
I want to call
Finally, you
Barry.
hear a kerfuffle in the room ahead of you.
What a kerfuffle.
I want to kneel down and just scratch Barry's head and be like, "It's go time."
You dare fight Jarl Axel!
Oh,
A
what?
loud, booming voice yells.
Okay. I continue on into the next room.
You open the door and you see the brilliantly gleaming red dragon in full combat mode as it swipes at a second troll, the first one laying dead on the ground, its corpse a smoldering pile of ash.
I want to charge in and attack the troll.
No!
To
Kara screams.
yeah.
You idiot! Let them fight each other.
I thought you
Red, go
were
ahead and make a
older and
surprise
wiser.
round attack. Go ahead and make an attack with your great squad.
Can I like trip him?
Why is that not working? Hold on.
What happened to older and wiser?
He's not wiser. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll. I'm
More
just gonna roll
charismatic.
Lorik, but the damage is 2d6.
Yeah. Ooh. Unfortunately, oh no, you would have advantage, so it still hits. Yes.
Okay. So
You can go ahead and roll 2d6 plus your strength.
6 plus 2. 9 damage.
For 9 points of damage against the troll.
And then I also want to turn to the dragon and be like, Dragon, we're with you.
You speak
The
dragon.
dragon looks at him and says, "Ha! There is none that are with Jarlaxle."
He's a red dragon, you dummy.
Having lost the moment of surprise, I want everyone to roll initiative.
No.
Kara sighs very deeply. And
Ah.
very, very
Can-
audibly.
Can Barry get his surprise attack?
Damn.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead, Barry.
What should I roll for Barry? Just
It's a 1d4 plus 6, and you deal a 1d10 plus 4 damage.
1d4
Twice.
plus 6 to hit?
No, sorry, well, it's plus 6 to hit,
Okay.
and then 1d10 plus 4, 2 attacks. For Barry's 2 attacks. He has 54 health
Oh crap, I probably
and an AC of 11. And that's all you really
I
need to
didn't
know
know.
right now.
Can you just send it to me in Slack so I can remember it? He misses though,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, he misses.
All right. So unfortunately, he does miss. He did have advantage, right?
Yeah, that's why I rolled the second time.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. The cutting of these relationships in half leaves one side mysteriously diminished, individually physically weakened, mentally confused and mystified, isolated, and virtually powerless against the government and bourgeoisie classes.
Kill me.
Checker's Guide to Communism.
Ted, why are you taking notes?
Right?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Oh my god.
Kara, once again, you're first. Red roll initiative, and also for Barry.
The only notes I've taken today is I drew red as a sword, and it's like the
Epic.
he's feeling
Please
pretty
post
bad
that
in
to
there.
Twitter, please.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we haven't rested, so haven't gotten spells back yet.
Nope.
So how many? We see 2 trolls plus the dragon?
One troll.
No, one troll's dead.
So just 1 troll and the dragon.
Yeah.
And we can't observe anything else in the room?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Kara is just going to... Kara's gonna delay her turn.
Are you
Okay.
gonna
You
blink?
can only ready an action.
Can I not delay until later in the initiative order?
No,
No?
No, yeah, you can.
not in 5e.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Alright.
So, all right. So Kara will move to I guess like the outskirts of the room, and
You
she'll
can ready an action for a trigger, but you can't delay.
she'll Eldritch blast the troll.
Okay.
Nice.
You do strike twice, dealing 18 points of damage.
Just let's not piss the dragon off, everybody. Let's try not to do that.
He's already mad.
Yeah, he's already pissed.
Next comes. What's your? Oh yeah, your dexterity bonus is pretty low, eh?
Yeah.
So
It's
next
0.
comes the red dragon, and it immediately makes 2 slashes at the troll. Actually missing both swipes.
Wow.
As one was just a clumsy swing, and the other, the troll is able to clumsily block it with its giant wooden club. Sorry, giant bone club.
Sick.
Frustrated, the dragon then swipes its tail in a wide arc, hitting Barry, the troll, and Red.
Awesome.
Red, it misses. Barry, it hits. And the troll, it
fuck.
hits. Barry and the troll take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail swipes across them, and also it knocks Barry prone.
Wow. Wow.
Got it, boss.
He again rages and says, "Stop with this communist propaganda crap!" and just gazes with his eyes at the various runes on the wall and immediately dispels a whole lot of them.
Oh, wow.
When you hear it cut off mid-word, the worker's products pass from one hand to another, changing form and name.
What did you say Barry's damage was?
I'm sorry?
What was Barry's damage?
1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4.
Did the dragon just attack the rune?
Yes, with its gaze.
Okay.
Next comes Red.
Okay, so I will. Shit.
Don't do that.
I shit all over the place. What do I want to do here? I'm going to imbue my greatsword with Searing Smite as a bonus action, and then I'm going to make my attacks. Come on, man. I need to fix that. 10 to hit,
Unfortunately, a 10 is a miss.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Cool. So I do. I'm just gonna do up. 1, 6 plus 2 is 8 damage, and then the Searing Smite is an additional 1d6 or 5 fire damage.
Oh, okay. On who?
The troll.
And you notice that the fire damage has especially strong effect on the troll. It actually deals 10.
Yeah, boy.
And you can begin to see its troll's natural regenerative power slow slightly. And the searing wounds that you leave on its body.
And then can Barry act as well?
Not on your turn. He got a 5 for initiative.
Okay. I gotcha.
Next comes Boo 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 after Nox. You're up.
It's me.
Yeah.
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 Yes, let's do this.
Yes. Yes, bitch.
What
Yes,
are we doing? Yes, queen. What are we doing?
Jesus.
I'm going to. How many more? What's it called? Little talking faces are there?
None.
There's still one half of the wall
Okay.
that's
I
covered in
dragon
runes.
killed all of them.
It hasn't activated just yet. The entire show seems to be timed, and sort of even be able to sense slightly how far people are progressing, and that's sort of how the enchantment
It's like a
works.
bad museum exhibit.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely don't want to hear that, and I feel like the dragon is attacking those things, and those things are making it mad. So, I guess I'm in longbow range of one of them.
Okay. You immediately knock one bow and begin to take aim at two.
One of the talking faces.
Knock one
aside.
bow, knock one arrow. Sorry?
The magic mouth.
The magic mouth.
Oh, yeah. You immediately aim to behind the dragon at the remaining magic mouth runes, when suddenly a bell-cloven hat pops up in front of you. Hey! Want to know how many years it takes for a rogue to learn a sneak attack?
Actually, yes.
No.
4d6? That one might go a little over your heads.
No!
Oh, Jesus, these stupid jesters.
Fuck me.
Go ahead, Nox.
God damn it.
Trying to brush him out of the way. You successfully hit a magic rune, chinking enough the
through
What's
the
that?
jester's. Can they go through the jester's face?
Yes, it can actually. You fire it straight through an eye socket of the jester's. He makes no move to avoid it, and it even still has enough momentum to chink the rock hard enough to disrupt the rune on the opposite side of the wall. And just as it was about to light up too, Unknowingly,
Yes.
the worker has constructed. The dragon actually looks at you and says, "Thank you."
Maybe he'll kill us this time. That'd be great.
Red, after having seen the arrow go straight through the socket, the eye socket of that jester, you now recognize that these jesters are undead.
Oh, fuck
Yay.
these dudes.
Upon seeing your realization, the jester turns to you and says, "Hey, come on now! Can't a necromancer just raise his family in peace?"
No, you're dead now. You are dead.
This day is getting horrible.
Are there any gestures that are bothering the dragon?
What?
Are there any
Are
gestures bothering
puns
the
bothering
dragon?
the dragon? Yes, they are. You can see the dragon immediately begin to focus its rage on another target as it looks at the jester and reels back its head. You can see in its gullet a glow begin to form beneath its scales.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh
Next
shit.
comes Mornos.
Aim for the thing.
The troll is still alive.
Yeah, and doing pretty well.
Okay.
His
Um,
family's good.
I want to move past red. I want to move past red and look at him and say, "It looks like patience hasn't been learned by you yet, has it?"
Ooh.
Damn.
And I'm gonna run up to the troll, and I'm gonna start wailing away with my two hand.
I feel like Ted's angry.
I feel like Moros is pissed that his brother didn't learn his lesson
I've changed a
and
bit.
just about left him a second time.
There's a Jane.
You with fury, you're able to connect with the troll twice, dealing 14 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and weakening it significantly.
And then a flurry of burrows.
Oh no.
That's sticking, huh?
It's
Two more trolls connect, dealing 17 points of damage.
All right.
So that one's stuck.
Yeah.
The troll, despite the beating it just took, is still standing.
Okay.
Is his family okay?
Who knows? They just appeared out of nothingness. Doesn't even have a family.
Learn more later.
Wow.
All right. Someone help me out. Kill this fucking troll.
Yeah.
Next, the troll goes, and it swings a wide, sweeping attack at Barry, you, the dragon, and Red.
Oh, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Okay, yeah, you pass. He's no longer on fire.
Yeah, the troll's constitution is a wee bit
Yeah.
good. So, first on Red. 13.
No. bro.
So again, harmlessly, you duck it harmlessly, or even block it, but it only deflects it above your head and continuing on to Barry. Hitting Barry, critically hitting Mordos,
Oof.
and missing the dragon.
Connor, can I use evasion because it's like a dodge out of the way of an area?
It's a melee attack he makes against everyone in range.
Okay, so
So,
evasion wouldn't work. Okay.
No, it's for dexterity saving throws.
That's what I have.
So Mordos, you take
Yay.
lucky you, 15 points of damage.
Lucky.
It was a pretty weak critical hit. Everyone else takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Me?
No, not you.
No,
Oh.
Barry and actually it missed the dragon and it missed Red. So Barry takes 9, Mordos takes 15.
Oh.
No.
And with that, we now have finally we're back up to the dragon, who unleashes his flame breath at Nox and at the jester. The jester making no motion to dodge at all and being completely engulfed in flames. Nox, make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving?
That's
Yeah.
right.
The heart.
Unfortunately, you fail the dexterity saving throw.
But-
Thanks to evasion, you still only take half damage.
Mm.
And if you'd like, you can use uncanny dodge to reduce it to a quarter damage.
Yes, please, yes.
Emphatic nod.
You take 33 points of fire damage. reduced by half once, you take 16 points of fire damage right now. If you want to use Uncanny Dodge, then you only take 8 points of fire damage.
Let me think about that one. I'll take this point. Thank you.
No problem. The jester is completely incinerated. A small plume of smoke rising from the dirt. And then you hear in your mind, Nox, why couldn't...
He can't be kept together anymore.
What do you call a devil-descended rogue?
What?
Tiefling.
What was that?
What do you call a devil-descended rogue? A tiefling.
I start laughing at this. Tiefling. This guy. I just start looking at this guy. I'm giving it.
So yeah, you definitely leap out of the way using your uncanny dodge and evasion to only take a glancing blow of the powerful dragon's fire breath.
Why is he
comes-
mad at me? I saved, like, I was on his side.
Next comes Kara.
Red dragons are usually chaotic evil.
Just remind me, Connor, the Pact of the Tome or whatever, those concentration spells still take slots, right?
You mean the rituals?
Yeah, sorry, the rituals.
No, they don't.
They don't?
No.
But
They take an additional 10 minutes to cast.
Right, so I guess casting silence right now definitely would not work.
No.
Okay, so Kara will again just sort of maneuver on the outskirts of the room. And she'll just, jeez, what is she gonna do?
Is she gonna blink?
No, we got rid of that spell a while back.
Aw.
Yeah, I guess she's just gonna keep Eldritch Blasting the troll, because that's all she really can do.
Do it.
Alice is not pleased by your decision.
You finish off the troll with 2 well-placed Eldritch Blasts.
And after she does that, Kara goes like, "Listen, we can help you. We can shut up the stupid communism rhetoric."
Make a persuasion check.
I can do that. That is not very charismatic. Even though she's really good at
The
that.
dragon looks down at you and says, "Ha, ha, you are just a morsel in front of Jawlaxle."
Jawlaxle?
You don't always have to talk in the third person, but I get your meaning. Okay, cool.
God damn it.
Before Nox's turn, the dragon, seemingly infuriated, makes 2 additional swipes at Nox, having
What
seen
did I
her
do?
Pissed him off.
having seen
Wow.
her avoid so deftly his attack. 16 and 27.
Yeah?
Does 16 hit?
Yeah. Well, no, it's a 6. I mean, it's my armor class, so yeah.
Then yes, it does hit.
Rip.
Bye, guys.
Ripperonis.
Dead.
Dead.
elf,
I don't have
dead
another
elf.
character, so
Are you straight
bye.
dead?
And 14 points of damage.
Come again?
So 30 in total.
30?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm still totally alive.
What are you at?
0.
Great 0? Okay.
Oh!
I think I have a revivify.
That's
I mean, she's not dead. She's only unconscious.
Oh,
the 2
right.
claw,
I'm just
one
taking a nap.
rakes across her lower body,
Hmm.
drawing deep gashes in her legs, and the other doesn't actually hit her with the claws, hits her with the palm of the claw of the muscular arm and hand, whoosh, bashes her right up against a wall, and she falls limp.
Oh, that's not okay.
I'm usually not.
Not
limp,
to make a
guys,
death
I'm
saving
saying.
throw.
What? No. You can't make me.
There you go.
Ooh.
You succeed
Hey,
on your
it's
first
like a
death
save.
saving throw.
Well
That's
done.
good.
More. Sorry. Next comes the dragon. It's actual turn now,
It's actual turn.
Now it's a real turn. It's on the fire stuff.
and it chomps at Nox.
Uh-oh.
I'm down. That's just rude.
You fail 2 death saving throws, as it bites one of your legs off almost entirely, leaving only the bone and a very small amount of sinew attaching your leg to the rest of your torso.
Holy shit.
I don't know how to make a new character.
Don't worry, I can send you a death cleric real quick.
Okay.
And then with its tail, it makes another sweeping attack at Mordos, Red, and Barry. Red 21. Does that hit?
What'd you say?
I think it does.
21.
now.
21.
21? Yeah, that's exactly my AC.
Barry, it hits, and Mordos, it hits.
6 years to a human.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I think it does hit.
Wow. It hits all three of you for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You see and the dragon, by the way, is weakened and wounded slightly from, you can see it's missing scales and whatnot, and it had been in the fight with the trolls and the traps before, but it is pissed.
Yeah.
And it is just lashing out in draconic fury. With that, it is Mordos, you're up.
Okay. Just seeing what I have for items. Potion of healing. Okay.
Can you reattach my leg, please?
I don't need to disengage or anything. I'm not actively. Do I need to?
No, you don't.
Okay. I kind of want to get to like. I'm gonna move as far as I can. So I guess 45 feet. To the side of the room and take a healing potion. I have one. Roll 44.
Sorry.
And I imagine that'll, like, maybe the leg will start to grow back?
Do
That's
you give
me.
it to yourself?
That's for
or
him.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more use if I'm still on my feet.
Don't worry, I got it.
He hates me.
So you begin to guzzle down a potion of regular healing, restoring 17 points of hit points, and you can begin to feel your wounds and bruises heal at a miraculous rate.
Okay, cool. And yeah, I guess that's all I can really do right now. I can't apply
Next,
poison
the
as a bonus
dragon?
action.
oh, okay, go for it.
Oh, okay. And I'm doing that. I'm putting some on my darts. I have 4 darts left, so
Somewhat sleeping potion?
Yeah.
Poison?
sleeping poison.
The dragon rears back its head now and unleashes a gout of flame at Kara. Make a dexterity saving throw. The cone is, this time, a very thin cone and aimed for distance.
Ooh,
And
nice,
just
man.
Go?
crawls almost, like in waves of flame.
How many fucking turns
Kara.
did you get?
You are able to avoid the brunt of the damage. You, instead of taking 25 points of fire damage, you only take 12.
Okay.
It laughs and says, "If only you weren't such a small target,
Yeah, but I
you
am.
would die before Garlaxel."
Yeah, suck it.
Smoldering nugget.
Yeah, go back yourself.
You can't
Not
use the
fit
word
for
I.
hole for even my dinner.
I mean, Druxel's really hard to say all the time. I mean, just I. Me.
A little wisp of smoke passes by your ear. I agree. The way he keeps saying its name, he's really dragging on the fight.
No. No. No.
Sorry, who goes after Mordos?
After Mordos the dragon did a little super change. Barry! He's
Barry's
up.
gonna get the fuck out of there.
Barry, motioning, quick hand gestures,
He
retreat.
does see you later jitsu. And he just fucking bolts back to the hallway to recuperate.
Yeah, there's still flames covering the path all the way up to Kara, essentially. But he darts behind the wall of the doorway and then begins moving along the magic mouth wall, which repeats to him, "Finally, the worker is alienated from the distinctive potential
Don't
for
listen,
creativity and
Barry!
community we all share because we are human beings."
are we?
Or elves or half-orcs and whatnot. Of the intelligent races. We don't discriminate here at Red Raiders.
Goddamn.
We're back up to Kara, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
So Kara is on sort of the outskirts, having just dodged that gout of flame. She like comes up out of her roll and she's just like cocks her head and she goes, "Oh yeah, that's silly of me." And she uses the pearl of power to regain a slot. And then she is going to cast Blight on the dragon.
Smart. Oh shit!
And she goes,
Whoa.
"I should have done that earlier."
Whoops!
With a 13, it fails the saving throw and takes 36 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
And you can see its life force begin to just seep out, like almost in an actually liquid form, from between the cracks in its armor.
Gross.
One of its eyes actually glosses over briefly, but then is reignited by pure hatred and rage, and looks at you, Warlock.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's your turn.
Before the start of... Oh no, it gets its actual turn. Okay, perfect. It immediately punches at the doorway, separating the two of you, launching an avalanche of boulder and cobblestone in your direction. Make another dexterity saving throw, Kara.
Okay. What's that one? 17.
Again, you're able to deftly deke and dodge your way around the various boulders. Taking only 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the falling rocks.
Okay.
However, soon after those dodging those rocks, one claw, comes for you, reaching, grasping to just hold on to you and break your bones. A 12 on AC is a miss, though, right?
Yep.
Again, another dodge. Just too small, too nimble for this lumbering dragon stuck in a small dungeon.
Nice.
Well done.
Next comes, where are we? Red?
Sick.
No, Nox.
Oh.
Wait. No, Red. Red first, then Nox.
Yeah.
Don't get too
Okay.
eager to kill me.
So drinking a potion is what action?
Action.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we need to get Nox on her feet before she dies.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She's
run
failed
over to
2 saves.
Nox and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
Mm-hmm.
My
at
leg.
I think it's a 2nd level. There you go.
Nice.
Is my leg back?
Immediately regain 22 hit points. Surging back to consciousness, her leg knitting at
Ow.
Red's divine touch.
Then-
Stitching. However, unfortunately, you are brought to consciousness before the leg begins to fully knit, and you fully re-feel that pain, that searing agony.
I'm just gonna...
Then as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Nox. You have +2 AC for the rest of the encounter.
Thank you.
How long does it last? It might go
10
beyond
minutes.
10 minutes, okay, so
Here,
if you plan to take a short rest, then
Yeah, there
yeah,
you go.
this encounter.
I'm
Alright,
just
with
sealing
Red's
everything.
turns done, before the start of Nox's turn, the dragon utilizes another legendary action to take 2 more swipes, a multi-attack at Kara.
Jesus.
Oh.
Wow.
25 and
I thought he was
20,
targeting me.
both of them.
What was that?
Oh man, 25 and 20, so it hits both.
Yeah.
19 and 17 points of damage as it gets 2 strong and muscular attacks on Kara. 36 points of damage.
Yeah, she drops.
Burritos.
Oh.
This time, finally, you don't sneak between its 2 claws, as again it bats you, much like Nox, against the magic runes. Unknowingly, the worker has constructed the necessary conditions for reproducing his own alienation. The last words you hear before slipping into unconsciousness.
Oh, that's the
And
worst.
as Kara is, like starts to pass out, she's just like, you know, I don't agree with them, but you gotta let people live their own lives.
So open-minded.
Yeah, right before death too.
Right.
Well done.
Sorry, after Kara. Wait, is it your turn now? Make a death saving throw.
No, because we just went to.
Mordos. It's Mordos.
Ah,
We still have Nox and Mordos, right?
Yeah.
okay. So I have
Not
4
fair.
darts coated in poison,
Yeah.
sleeping poison. I'm going to unleash a fury of darts at the dragon's heart, or at least its chest area. Try and get
It's soft underbelly.
its soft underbelly. Pierce it. So yeah. And I'm going to use... Can I use Flurry of Blows to throw 2 more?
Wow.
Yeah. Why not? You can use
Fuck.
monk weapons. Darts are monk weapons.
Dang.
Connect with
Wow.
3 darts. I want you to roll 6d8 3 times. So I guess that would just be 18d8, actually. 23 plus 28 plus 23, so that's 60, 74. Exact. The dragon falls unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did it.
You just find the gaps, and you can see the first dagger hits it, and it keeps fighting, using its rage to continuously keep its balance and fend off the fatigue. A second dart right after the first, an eye again whites over, similarly to the blight, and then the other eye, and then it falls over.
And I'm going to be walking towards it slowly with complete confidence that I know my darts are going to work. And the last thing it's going to see is me just walking towards it. Just
It
thought I'd
was
throw that
actually
out
looking
there.
to eat Kara, so
Yeah, and the
Never.
last thing,
it
last
doesn't
thing,
even pay you heed.
last thing it hears before it passes out is like, the strength of the people will always overthrow the strength of
So once the dragon is dead, I'm going to rush over to Kara and administer some healing for some 20 hit points. And then I'm going to beckon back over Barry, and I'm going to use up some of my lay on hands to heal him. All right.
Cool.
So yeah, then I rip out the teeth of the dragon.
well, it's still alive, right?
That would wake it up.
Okay,
It's
cool.
unconscious.
I administer a coup de grace.
Okay. So if you hit, it's an automatically crit. It automatic crits.
Okay. I think I fixed this. Hold on, let's see if this works. Fuck yeah, I fixed it.
15 does not hit. You still deal 11 points of damage to it, and you wake it up.
Cool. Actually, here's the thing that I'm gonna do. I'm going to use Divine Smite,
Oh,
which is this bad boy. But here's the thing. I can burn additional spell slots to give it more damage. So I'm gonna burn the rest of my first level spell slots to do more damage. So that's an additional.
11 plus 18. So you deal 29 points of damage total,
Yeah.
waking it up again.
God
And
damn
it looks at you, still healthy, or still
healthy.
alive, I should say. Still alive. It definitely felt the attack, but unfortunately, you're not able to administer a proper coup de grace. You didn't notice the second layer of scales right below the first, and it didn't allow you to get the full force of your attack. It wakes up again. Kara, it's your turn.
Son of a bitch.
Kara's just like snaps like to life after Red has woken her back up and sees him do this, and she goes, "God damn it, Red!" And she double just from a sitting position, just like double Eldritch blasts.
Boo, 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 boo.
2 strikes for 32 points of force damage. You crank the bastard, just poof, actually making it fall back on its hind legs. Like a horse that's baying. Is that the right word?
Sure.
And then it lands back down again. still alive, but now breathing heavily and with the cobblestone completely cracked at its feet. In its last throws, so to speak, it leans back its head again, this time incapacitating both Kara and Red, who the two of you are in front of it in a gout of flame. Dexterity saving throws for both of you.
Shit.
Kara is
Both
super
of
pissed.
you fail this time. Its last, final, expansive breath of flame fully engulfs the both of you, dealing 27 points of fire damage.
Okay, Kara's out again.
Halved for Red, so 13.
Okay.
Is the dragon dead?
No.
No, it's very close to death, but not dead.
Oh my god.
How is it still
with that-
alive?
It's a dragon.
Because you just put it to sleep. We didn't
How
kill
is
it.
How is it still alive? It's like it's got a lot of hit points.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a really tough enemy.
Kara, the
Yeah.
dragon. It can still use its tail attack.
Oh my
This
god.
time on Mordos and Nox.
Great.
What? No.
I'm sorry.
Mordos hits. Nox, it also hits.
At
16 is a hit,
18?
if I recall.
No.
And it deals-
No, red gave me plus
Shield of
2
Faith.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Shield of Faith blocks the attack from truly connecting, and you take no damage. Mordos, you take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Next, after the dragon, is Nox.
Wasn't this dragon just passed the fuck out a second ago?
Yeah, thanks to your
Red
brother.
woke it up.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Not impressed with you, Red. Not
It was a
impressed.
decent idea, but unfortunately he rolled low and didn't crit.
Yeah,
That's fair.
really bad.
Does anybody have?
If he still had Lorik, that would have done a crap ton of damage.
Yeah, if I still had it. Thanks, boss. Sorry, I exploded a sword with my soul.
So, anybody got a potion?
I just used mine.
I think you
I
guys
still
just
have
need to kill
healing
this
left.
thing. Kill
So,
it as
I mean-
quickly as you can.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. What?
Probably just kill it as quickly
just
as
kill
you
it.
can.
Just kill it. Kill the dragon.
How close am I to it?
You're within walking distance.
Leroy Jenkins.
Booster go trigger.
Unfortunately, both attacks miss.
And I
Flanked off of its
disengage.
strong back scales. You're unable to find an opening.
Can I disengage?
Seeing
you
your
get advantage?
attacks, surely it thought that would have been its end. But seeing your attacks fail to properly puncture its scale, it laughs. Ha ha! Fortune favors Darlaxle, and immediately multi-attacks Red.
Okay.
Okay.
21 and 14,
First one hits.
dealing 6 points of damage.
It's so strong.
Oh, sorry. Wait, let me add. I forgot. That's different damage. Oh, 7 points of damage. It rolled 3 ones. So 7 points of slashing damage as a very weak. Perhaps it's now beginning to feel the fatigue of its onslaught.
Jesus.
Cuts across you for 7 points of slashing.
Yeah, okay. It's nothing.
Next comes Mordos.
You're muted.
Oh shit! There we are.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Dragon, you are dead.
Have at thee!
I'm gonna I'm already walking up to it, and I'm just gonna start wailing with it. Wailing with
Okay,
it.
you
Wailing.
begin punching scales, trying to attack it with your key powers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do 2 double-hand attacks. Yeah.
Both strike true, actually killing the beast with 24 points of
Hey-o.
bludgeoning damage.
Thank you.
Go to sleep.
Moros the Beast Slayer.
I feel like Mortis has changed.
With your quarterstaff, 2 quarterstaff blows, you were able to fully just whoosh, send enough key power through to it to again stop its heart, similar in the way that lonely mercenary back on the surface had his heart stopped.
And you guys noticed that even though it's dead, I still wail away like 3 more times, like angrily. Just so you know,
Jesus.
that's what.
All right. Scales fly off of the dragon, just push, 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 from your vicious punching.
Okay.
All right. Jesus Christ.
So
Everything in this room is smoldering dead or beaten to a pulp.
I administer some healing to Kara.
cool.
Back on the precipice again.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, noise.
So Kara wakes up. Kara wakes up and like kind of like bolts upright, like kind of like she just got woken up really quick, and she just like full open palm like slaps Red across the face.
You know I'm like six. You know I'm 6'2", right?
Yeah, but like I'm guessing
Jumping.
you would have knelt down to administer healing,
okay,
right?
fair,
She wakes up and she just she goes. So, I don't know. You seem like you were gone for a long time, even though it was only 20 seconds for us. But you haven't really learned anything, you dummy.
What does Barry do?
Thanks for waking me up, though. I really appreciate it. Just don't do that again. Otherwise, I might go crazy.
What's Barry do?
Don't ever touch my face. Barry, come here. Barry just prances up. You okay?
A voice taps, or a finger taps you, a long, gangly finger taps you on your shoulder, Red. You turn around and notice an armless jester. Hey, you know why evil dragons make the best bards?
Immediately, what I do is I cut him. I just don't even care. I attack him.
I wanted to know.
You lop off his head, and then just before you're able to stomp on it with your boot, they know all the chromatic scales.
No! No! I take his hat.
I take his hat.
I
You
put it on
take the
Barry.
3-pointed bell-topped hat.
I put it on Barry. And that's why we take trophies.
Barry looks at you quizzically, tilting his head and issuing a slight jangle.
I give him a little scratch on the chin. Good boy. How are the rest of you? Well?
Yeah, I guess so. We should probably, like, recover, though, because we're all pretty messed up.
I feel like I need a long rest.
Value, then, is the most general effect of the worker's alienated labor on all
Are you
its
sure?
products
You want to do it
exchanged,
here?
Yeah, we can. Kara
which
can cast
embodied in
silence.
the fact that they all have a price. This is the hallway still in the room, although the door and it's mostly broken in a lot of places.
Yeah.
It has no magic mouths that are currently active.
Cool. We go to that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
A voice rings out on the PA again. You've done better than expected. I await you. For know that I am Carla Mark, Master Trap Maker, and every moment you give me is another moment that I have to set another deadly trap. Ma.
Did you say his name is Carlon Mark?
Carla Mark.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. We've stumbled
Honor,
into
I really-
into the den of the communists.
I want to
my
go
God.
home now.
And then it rings out again. Unless perhaps you have changed your ways, come to see the light at the end of the communist tunnel. You know, bourgeoisie scum could always use another fist to drive down the oppression.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna kill that guy.
Yeah, I think we're all agreed on that.
Yeah.
I just nod my head.
So yeah, I
You
think
do
we
not
should take-
understand. We seek to eliminate classes, create equality. Are you so against equality, Paladin?
Equalize this, and I just motion on my genitals. Wait, he can't see that.
No, he's using
You
magic
may.
mouth, right?
Shit.
We don't know.
I
You-
rub my genitals.
You could probably, if with an Arcana check, you could see. Kara.
Okay, I'll do a quick Arcana check. That is a 9.
You're unable to fully discern the exact spells that he does it, but you figure it. He hears you and sees you.
Okay. Yeah, sweet.
Can we rest here and sort of do
Yeah,
some
let's take a
recovery
short
stuff?
rest.
Short or long?
You can always try.
Well, long rest is like 8 hours.
Still.
I need to rest.
Yeah. Can I recover any of my darts, or are they gone?
No, your darts are recoverable. Not the poisons, but the darts.
Yeah, just the darts.
I thought I had alarm.
If we're taking a rest, I'm gonna do that.
You do have alarm.
I don't see it.
Oh, maybe you replaced it actually.
Yeah, I think you replaced it for Find Familiar.
No, because I don't no longer have Find Familiar. Do I?
Oh.
Yes, I do. I don't know what I have.
Okay, so we are recovering hit points. I'm recovering hit points. That's what I'm doing.
Are we not long resting?
No.
What?
What happened?
I wanted to long rest. Are we not long resting?
You can spend hit dice to regain hit points.
Yeah.
Kara and Mordos will regain their key points and spell slots.
Mhm.
It's Red that's your biggest person who could use a long rest.
I get spell slots back due to my Warlock multiclass.
Yeah.
It combines them, and it's like, if you can regain one, you can regain them all. What was that, 13?
How many do I have? 5? Hit dice?
Yeah. Oh, hit dice?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are level 7, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So you actually have 7 hit dice.
Okay, good, because I just failed one.
Okay. So yeah, I'm back at full.
I'm not. Ooh,
You
that's
hear in the faint background, how did capitalism originate and where is it leading?
Kill me.
You see, if maximizing profits leads to rapid growth, when rapid growth results in large profits, then growth is restricted as soon as it becomes unprofitable.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say that during our short rest, Kara has taken the time to use her ritual to cast silence in the room so that we won't have to be subjected to the Communist Manifesto.
Sounds good.
Okay. I've also healed up Berry Blue Jeans.
Nice.
blue jeans.
Okay. So I think we're pretty much set and ready to go.
Yeah, let's go fuck this dude up.
Okay. All right. So let's go.
You exit the room to find another long hallway, more magic mouths streaming from either side. You see lots and lots, or sorry, no, I'm over exaggerating. You see a full 8 dead mercenary bodies scattered throughout this hallway, and one more dead troll body.
Okay.
Standing atop the troll body, twiddling his thumbs, is a jester.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
I cast Eldritch Blast on his stupid friggin' face.
Does an 11 perception give me anything?
He makes no effort to dodge, and you do strike him solidly twice, making deep, fleshy dents within his center mass. Whoosh, whoosh. He immediately looks at you and says, "Hail, hail! I come with a peace offering."
Hail! Ow! Hail! Ow!
Nope, not even a flinch or a stutter from the 2 blasts. And he points over, and he says, he points over and he points to a large torch. It's like a column, except the column only goes halfway to the roof,
Okay.
upon which is a torch that's blazing a pure red. And he says, "Look at this."
Okay, and
Oh.
looks hot.
So just look at it, man. It's
I rolled
this is my
perception.
gift to you.
It's fire. I don't get it.
Surely
Kara's
you
gonna-
can see it may be more than that.
Kara uses.
For you see, this is sorceress magic.
What? Kara uses
The
her
sorcerer cast a spell that told him he was just a character in a game. It was meta magic.
Wait, what?
What?
No. Eldritch Blast. Don't
It's a
care
23
about
perception.
him.
Anything.
Your fury channels into a critical strike. 20 more points of force damage as you completely just a huge gaping hole in his center, and the second one, whoosh, completely dislodges his jaw.
I use my greatsword as a
With the
focus.
dislodged jaw. Toot, 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 toot. Oh, come on, didn't like that one.
No,
Hey,
I
why
hate
don't dwarves
puns.
ever write? Why don't dwarfs ever write books? Or maybe, why don't gnomes ever write books? Because they only tell short stories.
A book can be a collection of short stories, idiot.
Kara goes and
To that joke, the torch sconce chortles and shakes slightly.
Kara examines the
hell no.
the torch with Eldritch Sight, and she's gonna do an Arcana check as well.
There's
So
nothing
some-
magical about the torch,
That's a crit.
but you do realize that it is alive,
Okay.
and none too soon either, as immediately a long maw comes out and tries to bite at you. Shit! My cover's blown! Says the mimic.
Oh my god.
So,
What
did my
the fuck?
23 perception show me anything?
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic, which is a creature that hides itself and camouflages itself as standard dungeon dressing, attempting to catch travelers unaware. The jester looks at you. Ha! See? With its dislodged and dislocated jaw.
I hate you so much.
Somebody likes my jokes.
Okay, initiative or
Yeah. What does the
Nope,
mimic
no
do?
need. The mimic attempts to bite at you, but it comes short as you had realized its true nature before you came in melee range.
Mhm.
You see,
Scrub.
I was once alive. My king had told me.
please no.
Sorry.
You forgot your
Young
joke.
Brock,
Brock?
I have for long had you as my jester, and not once have you made me laugh. I give you one last chance. And so, seeing my last chance, I came up with 10 jokes, all of them puns. But unfortunately, as you can see, of all of my jokes, not one did make him laugh. Nope, not 1 in 10 did.
Okay. Well, that's kind of sad, and I mean, I guess I don't really care. So what are you doing here now, Brock?
The fuck do you want, dude?
I was summoned by the great magics of the deck, for the Jester card states that many a jester shall appear, the most legendary of all of us, you see. Speaking of which, 2 goblins were once planning an ambush.
No.
But they saw a paladin.
No.
Listen, I don't think we
What?
should
I can't hear you. No. No.
Why
no,
not?
No.
My
How about no?
purpose.
No, probably not. No, I'm not going to let you finish it. That's
I
dumb.
want to
Shut
die
up.
now.
To
Listen.
that joke, the mimic, again, howling in laughter, now keeling over and reverting to its true form, a strangely, grotesquely angular, darkened black humanoid form with a oversized head and a giant maw upon that head.
What do you want, Brock? Why are you so shitty?
Just to tell my jokes, good sir. You see, why, oh why?
No, Better yet.
Do
Better yet.
wizards create the most successful startup businesses? You see, it's
Why?
because wizards already have the staff.
Jesus, that's so bad. That's like the
I
worst
want to
one.
die.
That was really just the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And I was
Not-
banished.
Why
Nox
did
is
the
just
why
gonna
did the
lay down.
wizard carry a box of tissues? He took eschew materials?
You just said that wrong. That's not even a joke.
can Kara do like a
He's now scrambling. A wizard is performing for some villagers. With a wave of his arms, he cast prestidigitation, and all of a sudden, a row of planks fell on the audience. He says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause offense."
Okay, that one was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Can
Well, listen.
can Kara do like an Arcana or a history check to sort of like have a better understanding of the nature of this type of necromantic being, I guess?
Yeah.
Which one would make more sense, I guess?
Arcana's fine. You're good
Arcana?
at that anyhow.
Okay.
Yep.
That is
Trained in it and all.
Freaking 10.
You actually see that, strangely enough, this person doesn't seem to be, like, he has humanoid features, but, like, in many ways he seems too strange, and his skeleton is just not quite right for him to be human, but not elven or orc, or is just a very strange existence, a complete enigma.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what this thing is, but like, he's kind of in our way. I don't know how to deal with him.
I go ahead.
The
and
capitalists' interests lie in securing their power and expanding profits. Workers, on the other hand, have interests in higher wages, safe working conditions, shorter hours, job security, and, because it is required to realize other interests, a new distribution of power. The class struggle involves everything that these two major classes do to promote their incompatible interests at each other's expenses. The droning continues on from both your right and left.
I channel divinity on the jester. I abjure him.
What does that do?
He's afraid of me if he fails a saving throw.
Okay, let me roll a saving throw for him.
It's wisdom. And he has disadvantage.
He also has a -4 to wisdom.
Huh.
He fails.
Cool. It's frightened.
So he immediately begins cackling, completely afraid of you, yet not moving at all.
I want to, while he's frightened of me, I want to intimidate him. So I'm going to roll my intimidate real quick.
Hey,
15.
Hey, listen here, buddy. Why do rogues sneak around in leather armor?
No.
Because it's made in hide.
No jokes. You will cease. You will run away. And you will perish.
Fine! Snaps and he disappears.
Thank
A
the
puff of smoke.
gods.
Similar to the powers that brought you to this place in the first place. However, with this, the mimic begins to stop laughing and wipes away a yellow, viscous tear from its face. It resizes you guys up and begins to lick its chomps.
No.
I turn to the mimic and I go, sup. I'll just blast. You do strike it twice for 21 points of force damage, knocking it off balance. Anyone else would like to participate?
Yeah, sure. Kara will do the same.
Whoosh. 2 more Eldritch Blasts. Unfortunately, your first one fizzles, and you're unable to cast the second one either.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're still thinking over those amazing jokes you just heard.
Nope,
Yeah.
not
Many,
amazing.
many scores of which were amazing. Nox, Mordos, you're up. If you'd like to do anything at all.
Nox, you want to attack?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sick.
11 and 21. So 32 points of damage. You finish off the beast with both your
Just
blades,
don't even care.
silencing the laughter completely and finally. Silence takes over the room. Silence, except for
No.
in this revolution,
No.
which rages throughout society.
Do I
The
see where this is
capitalists
coming
are
from?
aided by their wealth, their control of the state, and their domination over other institutions.
Can we just like keep moving towards?
Yeah, we
the,
just keep going. I cannot anymore.
We got to ignore it and just keep going.
Keep going. Keep moving.
You finally come to an ornate door at the very end, and you can hear a deep laughter from the opposite side.
I roll perception.
And from around you. You have come, finally. Nox, you immediately notice the door is trapped.
It's trapped, guys.
Okay,
Take care of it.
do it.
Fix that shit.
Thieves' tools to disarm the traps. These traps are very well made, and you move and you disarm one, but you didn't notice a second one behind it that puffs a gas of smoke in your face.
Can I dodge it?
What's your HP at right now, Nox?
47.
Okay, so it was sleeping gas, but you don't succumb to its effects.
Oh, well, it wouldn't put me to sleep, would it? If I'm
Only
immune
if it
to
was
sleep?
more than the health you currently have. Only if
She's
what I
immune to
just rolled
sleep.
is more than that.
I'm immune to
Yeah.
sleep.
Oh, you're an elf. That's right.
You're
And
an
he
elf.
even curses under his breath. Damn it! You have an elf with you, and a thief at that. Well, I am the greatest trap master that ever lived. Try your hand.
Okay.
Kara kicks in the door.
Oh shit!
Don't break your
Kara.
leg, Kara.
A dexterity, charisma, wisdom, and strength saving throw.
Wait, all of those?
Yeah, basically everything but constitution.
Oh, Kara.
Traps, bro.
That's strength.
Oh, not intelligence either, but
Oh.
strength, dexterity, wisdom, and charisma.
Nice.
So actually, dexterity is the only one that you failed. You definitely avoid. You definitely avoid the huge puff this time of poisonous gas. A battering ram comes from a hidden alcove in the ceiling, and you dodge that too. And an enchantment attempts to take over your mind, but you forcefully push that away with a few thoughts. However, some bolts come out of the side of the doors and lodge themselves deep into your thigh and arm.
I think you said there were 2 traps, and Nox got one of them.
There were many traps. Those are just the 2 that Nox noticed. You take 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and then she's going to Misty Step into the room.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Hi.
it's a very large room. It's built kind of like an assembly hall. You can even see a podium at the front and chairs, foldable chairs, stacked up on the sides of the walls.
Okay.
Again, tapestries with subtle movements adorn all of the walls and pillars and columns and the high roof of this very luxurious, in many sense, areas. A few more magic mouths spring to life and saying things like, "Join us. In order to supplement the institution of force, capitalism has given rise to a false ideology. Capitalism today has changed a lot in the 100 years since I last wrote my book, and I will change it again, this time to our designs." All sorts of strange rumblings of revolution and of coming together as one force underneath the bourgeoisie, underneath those capitalist pigs that would hold down the Red Raiders.
Okay.
Atop, right behind the podium, the grizzled veteran looks down on you, Kara, and he's clenching his fists, and he says, "You avoided most of the traps, but I would watch where you step."
Well, I mean, he wouldn't see me because I'm invisible.
Oh, that's...
The door's just.
I did not know that.
Well, because
So he
Misty
sees
Step
you
makes...
here.
do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
As a reaction after taking damage, you may choose to vanish, turning invisible and teleporting up to 60 feet.
Until...
You remain invisible until the start of your next turn or until you attack or cast a spell.
Okay. Until the start of your next turn or attack or cast a spell.
Yeah.
How can you attack
Sweet.
or cast a spell if it's
I
not
guess
your turn?
if you had like taken damage on your turn or something.
Yeah, I guess.
or if
So-
I like if I like tried to counterspell as a reaction.
But then doesn't Misty Step take your reaction?
Yes, it does.
It's
So
more
this is
like
very
if
strange.
you get attacked by like a dot at the start of your turn, you can Misty Step.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Barrel's got a 2.
Wow. No, it'd be Nox. Nox, you go first.
I'm gonna roll perception.
You immediately see numerous pressure plates strewn throughout the room, too many to immediately notify all of your allies at once.
Okay.
But you at least see the pressure plates and
Every-
can make note of them. You also see hidden alcoves on the pillars. You see chains and pulleys all around. I haven't given his name. Oh yeah, I have. Karlam. Mark. You see traps and chains and pulleys and levers all around him, and you can see strings of wire and twine and all sorts of things connecting himself and those levers to locations in the walls and ceiling and all about you.
So almost like a reverse puppeteer.
Me.
Well,
Uh,
we'll never
We'll
know.
never know. Maybe.
Maybe. Tune in next time on Connor's
Connor?
Internet.
Connor.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Oh god.
Oh
God, did we kill him?
He gone.
Here gone.
Is that our cliffhanger? Hopefully he comes back.
Was my question too weird?
It was too
It was.
Did I scare him off?
Way to go.
But yeah, while we take this short break, don't forget, you can catch up on all the other Weighted Dice stuff that you've missed by going to YouTube, searching for Shelved Games, and you can find all of the past episodes there in a nice playlist. Or again, you can find that link down below in the channel notes. And don't forget to follow all of these fine folks on Twitch as well. Check out Eva at Badwolf. Check out Mordos at Teddy Gage. Check out Red at Galestrom. Sorry, Ted and Chris at those respective sites. And yeah, they always do fun stuff on Twitch. I'm going to be finishing up my my summer session here in the next couple of weeks, so I'll be able to come back online mid-June and do tons more streaming aside from the Weighted Dice stuff. But again, we were changing Weighted Dice to Friday nights for the time being, just to make it a little bit easier on our East Coast folks, so they don't have to stay up too late in the middle of the week. I don't know. Are we? Am I forgetting anything else? Red, do you want to, or Chris, do you want to plug your Extra Life stuff this weekend?
Dude. Sunday, starting at 8 a.m., we're going to do a 24-hour live stream for the benefit of my local children's hospital, the Dornbecker Children's Hospital here in Portland. And we give away 2 copies of Rocket League. If we happen to beat our next stretch goal, my wife will come on stream and she'll put makeup on my face.
Nice.
We're only $50 away, so
50?
be there.
Yeah.
$50 away, and she'll put makeup on my face. I'm not gonna wear it all day because I get really sweaty when I play for a long amount of time. I don't want to go blind.
Ooh.
No, like
It's so hard.
I don't want makeup in my goddamn eyes.
Oh, it's so hard.
Oh, it's so hard. We're starting
You should
with-
watch. Finish your sentence.
We started with Dark Souls 3, going into a custom-built D&D session with Ted and Nox. Nox will be there. Ted will be there, along with some of our viewers as well. And that'll be really fun. And then we're also going to do some more stuff: Dota, League of Legends, Hearthstone. We're also playing it. I'm going to do a blind run of Amnesia: The Dark
Nice.
Descent.
Ooh.
I have never played before, and I'm a
Have a
huge
great
bitch
time.
when it comes to spooky games. So be there. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
You can catch all that again on Sunday, this Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 12 hours ago in 2 days.
Just made that so confusing.
Yeah. So take the time it is now, make it the AM, and then be there on the Sunday.
Now I get it.
Got it.
What were you gonna say, Ted?
I don't remember.
Good one.
Yeah. Good. Fuck you, John.
Good.
There's something about makeup. Are
Something
you an
about
expert
makeup.
in wearing makeup?
Oh yes, you should watch the new. It's like the H3H3 video.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Saw it when it came
Learn how
out.
to do some makeup.
I love it. But yeah, so it's gonna be a fun time. I expect to see a lot of people there. You know, stop by for a little bit if you want to say hi. And we're actually, I was actually speaking to a friend of mine who their son is actually in Dornbecker right now. So yeah, he actually just had a kidney transplant in 2013, and he's been pretty healthy ever since. but
Okay.
he's still being
Nice.
treated for stuff like just general body issues. He's in therapy for autism, and he's got a couple other stuff, and he's been in the hospital for the last couple months. So hopefully we can get a decent turnout and help kids like him to sort of be on the fast track to a healthy and happy life.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
awesome.
Definitely.
And like I was saying, I'm going to be coming back doing the stream stuff probably June 18th, 19th. I'm going to do a big thing because it is the 2-year anniversary of Shelf Games. That was actually back in May, but we're going to celebrate in June once I'm done the summer session. So we're going to do a big weekend stream, kind of all day, Saturday, Sunday, and then probably into the week because I'll be off and not have anything to do. So lots of fun and exciting stuff coming up, and I'm going to keep it secret because it's going to be awesome. But we're also going to be doing a bunch of extra life stuff on our end with to help raise money for the BC Children's Hospital here in Vancouver. And
Woo,
Ted's
kids!
Ted's going to help me with that, right? Right, Ted?
That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So-
sorry about that, guys. Internet
This is why I'm
connection
muted.
with
Listen to
boonies.
this shit.
Yeah.
I just had to reset my modem, and on my way to reset my modem, I kicked over my computer tower.
Of course.
Luckily, it's okay. So it did freeze my computer when I knocked it over, so I had to restart my computer as well as my modem.
It's okay. You're back.
But it appears to be fine. It's not making any funny noises, so I don't think I disconnected anything.
Jeez.
And
You're
it
back
looks
and
like
safe.
we're doing fine.
You're back.
Alright.
You're safe.
But that's what happened,
Boss time.
essentially.
Okay. So
lie,
we're
you
in
So
the
know,
rain.
everyone
It
just
does.
rolled initiative. I
Yeah.
already have initiative for my guy here, so I think we can start.
Yes.
And first is Kara. Did you do your turn yet?
Oh, it's
Nox.
Nox.
Did you do your
It's
turn yet?
Nox.
Nox
You
did
had just
perception,
looked
and
at
that
the
was it.
place. You had noticed. You'd made the puppeteer remark, and then
Mhm.
you asked me one more thing before I cut out. What was that?
I'm pretty sure it's like an amazing question.
I was about to respond to something. Anyhow, you notice the pressure plates in front of you, and the actual podium itself is about 80 feet away from you. It is a distance.
What is on the podium?
Sorry, it's directly behind the podium,
Uh-huh.
where Carlon Marks is standing right next to you in this power seat with all these levers and chains right next to him.
And Kara, you are in the room, correct? You're
Yeah,
invisible
so
in the
I would have
room?
misty stepped just into the room.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to trigger some of the pressure plates to see what they do, but I don't want to hit you.
You can make another perception check actually
Okay, okay.
on the pressure plates near to you.
Damn.
And the pressure plates right near to you actually put up a wall of flame right in front of you and sort of cutting you off. And you notice that touching any one of the pressure plates will put up a wall of flame in the same location, which is to separate in between the two pillars to your right and left, directly in front of you, to separate you from the podium and put that between the two of you.
So this would
So
be a
that's what the
sustained
very
flame.
first. That's what the very first layer of pressure plates seem to do.
And this is a sustained flame?
A wall of flame usually would last, many minutes.
Okay.
As for countermeasures, you would have a high enough perception check to realize all the countermeasures. You can quickly, with a sleight of hand check, lodge all the pressure plates so anyone stepping over them would not trigger them. You could also disarm it, or for a really high check, you could try and figure a way, because it is magical in nature, to create like a little bit of a feedback loop and try and actually cast a similar thing instead of right here at the origin of the enchantment, which your intuition tells you may be at that podium.
Okay. So this would be with a sleight of hand check?
With disarming is a thieves' tools. Just lodging shit in the pressure plates to kind of block them is sleight of hand.
Ooh. Thieves' tools or sleight of hand? Thieves' tools, sleight of hand.
What would she have to use to do the feedback thing?
It's a harder thieves' tools check.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going beyond just disarming it.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's why my laptop died.
What do you do, Nox?
I rolled these tools to try to.
Okay.
disarm.
With that, you're able to disarm it, but you're unable to create that feedback loop. And in trying, you send a jolt of arcane energy through your arm, dealing Oh crap! I was rolling my dice on that. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Jolt of arcane energy, dealing 9 points of arcane damage, and you
Nah.
can't avoid it.
Okay.
Did you just try?
You brought it on yourself.
Did you just try and drink with the cap on?
Shut up! God.
Wow. Holy shit.
Thanks for pointing it out.
So,
Thought we
I was
wouldn't
like,
notice.
no one saw that. It's cool.
you quickly relay to your compatriots. First line of traps down, like something quick like that, or whatever you want to say.
Are we good enough party members that we know sled pan?
Your hand signals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I'd say yeah. At this point, sure.
Okay. I would rather not verbalize what I'm doing, so I'm sled
Yeah.
handing.
Thieves can't.
That's something between thieves, but...
She can do hand signals. We won't understand it. She can do hand signals.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying. Sorry, let me look back at the initiative order
What should we
quickly.
mean?
Oh, yeah, it's Kara. You were tied with her.
Okay. So Kara is going to. I'm guessing she's sort of like near where Nox has disarmed the plates.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to. Oh, jeez. Maybe she's just gonna target because it's just Carlo Marx or whatever, right?
Yeah, it appears to be just him.
Okay, so she is going to target Carlo Marx with Eldritch Blast. So as she comes out of Misty Step, just reappears and just.
As if reading your thoughts, Mark looks at you and he says, "There used to be more of us, but we kind of lost a bit of our following after all that Red Raider kerfuffle when no one would hire our caravan guards anymore."
Yeah! Made the boss fight easier.
And then look at what happened with the freaking trolls and a dragon. Who in the I regret. I feel partly to blame for what happened to my men, but at least I will avenge them. This is your fault. All of this.
That was a good speech.
Those 2 bolts. Unfortunately, his scale armor is still a very well intact, and he has managed to avoid most of the fighting thus far.
Mhm.
And he's healed himself of the 1 blow he took earlier.
Sorry, is this Karl Marx or is this the warrior
This is
guy that
Karl
we were
Marx.
fighting earlier?
One in the
One
same.
and the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
one and the same. Oh.
It's weird how we said the same thing. A very strange phrase that both of us just said. And both those Eldritch Blasts unfortunately bounce harmlessly off of his armor,
Okay,
is what I was building up to, I
Who
guess.
has lightning spells.
I do.
He's wearing metal.
I have to get really close.
Zap that mofo.
I'm not.
Red, you're up.
Sick. How far away is he?
He is 80 feet away from you.
80 feet.
Nox has made it about 15 feet forward.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, never mind.
I guess I'm gonna start closing the distance. I'm gonna walk kind of carefully, seeing that Nox was kind of like messing around with the floors.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I was about to say. 17?
You're able to locate a thin wire that separates you and the next set of pressure plates.
I'm just gonna like try and avoid these traps.
You step over the wire and begin maneuvering between the pressure plates. Do you want to spend your whole turn moving and looking out for traps?
No, I'm also gonna cast Eldritch Blast. So if I have to do like a half move to compensate, I'll do that.
Yeah, you're going to move about 20. You actually do manage to make it 20 feet, like pretty much your full distance.
Yeah, I'm
And
just-
quickly point out wire, second plates.
Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast though.
Again, your first blast is slightly more accurate, more force than Kara's, but still 0 effect. He's now laughing and thanking even his good scale mail, his high quality scale
Okay.
mail.
Cool. End.
And turn.
Mordos, you're up.
Okay, how far away is he from
80
me?
feet.
Huh?
80 feet. Sorry.
80 feet.
Yeah.
Do some
Wow.
monk stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Monkify him,
Brother,
brother.
throw me. Step of the wind, monk.
Ooh, Step of the wind.
Yep. I grab him as he's
Yeah.
running, and I'm just gonna give him a nice toss.
All right. Strength check from you, Red, and acrobatics check from Mordos.
I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
Oh. You can do that after you see what the result is.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's fine.
I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
Roll it again,
Okay.
because you know that you got an 18. You know what I'm saying? Just
Sure.
roll it again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think the same thing happened last time. You're not able to add much to Mordos' Step of the Wind, but even just, you're maybe a little unprepared for it, but even just Mordos being able to walk over you, get the extra 6 feet of height, and launch himself forward, you make it, you sail through the air a full 40 feet forward, much to Karlom's surprise, landing fully halfway between the two of you, which on no pressure plates.
Okay. And then I'm gonna launch just a dart. It's not covered in poison or anything. It's just a normal
Yeah.
dart.
Nice.
And you strike him for 8 points of piercing damage, right in one of his arms. Son of a bitch! He swears. And immediately
Oh, shoot,
on
that
his
really
turn,
hurt.
Stop! Stop that!
Just
he reaches above himself and pulls a chain, and from the roof, poof, a boulder lands,
Aw,
seeking to crush Mordos. Make a dexterity saving throw.
you're Dexty, right?
Oh fuck
Yeah.
You nimbly
baby.
dodge out of the way. Make another dexterity saving throw as you trigger a pressure plate. You nimbly roll over, not you. As soon as you feel the pressure plate, without actually triggering it, you shift your weight off of the pressure plate and continue your roll, kind of
Yeah.
carrying your momentum away from the trap, not triggering it. The boulder, however, lands with a thud, triggering many traps.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's not okay.
that's not what I wanted.
I mean, it was the boulder that fell from the sky. I don't know
Yeah.
what you were gonna do.
We all die.
It lands poof with a thud, indenting the ground and not actually rolling towards you guys, as you are on a level plane.
Nice.
But it lands with a thud, triggering huge gouts of caustic and very thick acid to cover the space between the two pillars there. Mordos, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Can I also
He's
use
the only
evasion?
one in the caustic fog cloud right now. The other couple of you are actually just outside of it.
Evasion
Ooh,
is
nice.
just a constant thing. If you fail a saving throw, you take half damage. If you succeed,
Oh, is
you
it?
take no
Okay.
damage.
Gotcha.
It's a passive.
Right.
Yeah.
You're passive.
Then you hold your breath against the causticness, steal and almost even erect a barrier of key energy between yourself and the acid, and you take
Perfect.
0 damage from that as well. But you also are able to shield yourself from it, and you know that Karlom, you can kind of see him look for you and search for you. He doesn't see you right now.
Yeah.
Is he considered stealth at this point?
Yes, he is.
Oh, sick.
Ooh.
Sick.
Stealth eyes. Those are the stealth eyes.
Just a flying kick out
so
of it.
he begins pumping a little foot lever at his feet, and that is when gouts of flame immediately erupt from the pillars close to you, Nox and Red.
Okay.
I want both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Nope.
What's going on?
Dexterity saving throw, Nox. He's
Okay.
using a little foot pedal to like pump flames out of some pillars near you. You succeed your saving throw, and thanks to evasion, you completely avoid it. Red, you take. Let me see
Lots.
here. Let me see. I'm just gonna use this.
Sure.
Stealth eyes.
17 points of fire damage.
No, I won't. I'll take 9.
That's right, 9.
No.
I've been rounding down, so actually 8.
All right. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
It's a habit from 4E.
Yeah.
I just stuck
Yeah.
with it. Next comes... Oh, we're back up to the top of initiative, which I think is Nox.
No, we're not. Barry's got a turn.
Thanks for reminding me. You'll have to remind me at least until I get used to it.
I cue Barry up, and I'm gonna basically do the exact same thing. I'm gonna chuck Barry at the guy.
Okay, I want an athletics check from Barry.
Like the musician?
+4.
And
And then athletics checks from you.
Okay, athletics. Do I just roll mine twice, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have a +4, then yeah.
I have a +5.
Ooh.
Okay. Well then, Barry's would have been a crit though.
Yeah.
So you got 15, and Barry. So you and Barry are a lot more coordinated. He immediately begins rushing up to you. You ready yourself, you plant, and he soars gracefully through the air over the caustic fog cloud, almost covering the entire distance up to the podium.
Yeah.
Have him make an acrobatics check as he lands.
Acrobatics. What's his bonus?
Which-
Acrobatics? Is it +1?
+1.
Okay. 12.
He wouldn't be proficient, and unfortunately, he triggers a pressure plate right in front of the podium, and a battering ram just juts from extra-dimensional space right from the podium. Make a strength saving throw, which would be a plus, whatever your plus is, Red.
Okay.
+4.
It's +2 is +2 for
Oh.
me, but he gets
Well,
a +4.
+2, +3, you
Yeah.
rolled low.
Yeah, he
Unfortunately, he gets knocked on his ass, and he's prone, and he takes...
Poor little drop bear.
Poor drop bear.
I forgot the word to roll. He
18.
takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage and is fallen prone. Right at the feet of Carlon.
Good amount of damage, but he's all right.
Next comes Nox. Now we're back to the top of initiative with
Okay.
Nox. Red has already pointed out to you the wire, which you could disarm without a second thought.
Okay.
And then you can move to the next set of pressure plates, where again, it's the same problem. If that's what you want to do, you could disarm, try and throw it back, or just sleight of hand to wedge some more pressure plates, or of course, any other manner
I
of
would like to try
idea.
the loop thing again. Is that still an option?
Yep. Although if you don't do a perception check, you don't exactly know what you're looping, but you could always try that even without knowing what you're doing. The next set of pressure plates, you notice it's actually a teleportation spell, and you can't tell based on a perception check where the teleportation spell goes. But stepping on the pressure plate will trigger the teleportation, and this too you can feedback to teleport Carlom to wherever that location is,
Let's
if you
try
so
that.
choose.
Let's try that. That's Thieves' Tools.
Thieves'
right?
tools. Yeah.
Nice.
This time you're able to successfully create a feedback, and Carlom disappears.
What?
Wait, what happened?
What?
He gone?
What did you do?
You guys just
Gone.
look back and I'm dancing.
No, what did you actually do?
You noticed she had stuck her tools into one of the pressure plates, and then even uttered a few arcane magics. And then you could actually see the string of arcane energy feed back the other way through a column up some hidden runes that were previously hid, across the roof, back down on the opposite side of the back wall, and up towards the podium again, where it opened a portal right beneath his feet, right at the podium, and
Good thinking,
the
Nox.
podium does seem to be the end point of that.
I wonder where you sent him, though.
With just a perception check, she can't know. If you make an Arcana check, you could probably decipher coordinates and stuff like that. That would give you an additional clue.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah, you can always make an Arcana check.
Do we? Oh.
It's not gonna do
Kara does it because she knows what she's doing.
That would let you move into the room, though. You're
Sorry?
moving into the room, and you're
Yeah.
Okay. You join Nox, and you help her and identify some coordinates.
Dance
However,
with me.
just coordinates alone doesn't tell you in any real sense where he is. So I
Okay.
need you specifically to make a history check.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh,
To bring up your knowledge of maps and coordinates.
15.
Nice.
Ooh, so
bad, dude.
knowledgeable.
And again, you think back because you are a native of Orwell. You come from the north, but you've been to Raldunera before.
Yeah.
And you recognize the coordinates as very close by, and you recognize a depth too. I want you to make a survival check right now.
Jesus.
Not so good. That was-
Oh.
That's a fail.
Oh.
I cannot survive.
You're unable to really gauge any sort of identifiable location as far as how deep you are. You do know that you're underground,
Right.
Based on what you saw when the red dragon in the previous room had started breaking the room apart. You know that you're underground, but you did see in the coordinates one coordinate for depth, and but that doesn't really tell you anything because you don't know how deep that is in relation
Right.
to you.
Yep.
But you do know that the person has been teleported, at least in like a horizontal plane, very nearby. And as if on cue, you hear some screaming. Ah! And then he appears back at the podium, and this time you see a huge icicle right through one of his arms.
Oh,
you
Jesus.
see shivering profusely.
Jesus Christ.
And you see one of his legs has been completely shattered by some sort of mechanical.
Damn, Nox.
Savage.
Wow, you really messed him up.
However, his appearance back does
He owes me
startle
money.
all but no, it would even startle Kara actually, just because of your crit fail. I'll say it startles you too. His appearance back, and he immediately moves in a flurry of motions to pull 3 more levers. This time triggering a wall around him and the podium to try and a wall of stone to try and block himself off a little more. And another cloud. This cloud is like a misty cloud, and it's charged with static energy. I want everyone in the cloud, which is now Kara, Nox, and Mordos. So everyone but actually Red and Barry, to make. I think it's also a Constitution saving throw for lightning.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Oh, can you not be hit?
Wow.
It hurts.
Ooh, guys.
It hurts.
Guys.
The two of you take 38 points of damage.
Can I dodge
As
it?
this was a very large trap of his, sort of a trump card. And you can sort of see, just even based on the positioning and the size of the lever that he pulled, that is probably the only one like this that he has. But the cloud unleashes, it is fully charged with static electricity, and you immediately tense up as you take 38 points of damage.
Can
Mordos?
I dodge it?
Evasion.
Yes, you can evade it, so you would only take 19 points of
Thank
damage.
you.
Kara passes out.
Ooh.
Shit.
Fall over. Mordos, he didn't see you before. You actually get to launch out and close the rest of the distance to him, and I'm going to let you make a flurry of attacks with advantage.
Ooh.
He didn't see you before, and now you leapt out with such force and ferocity that you've now closed the distance.
Are these unarmed attacks? Like, is this a flurry of blows? Or
You
is it...
can go ahead and make your attack and
Just full-on attack?
essentially have your turn
Okay,
right now.
Sounds good. Wham. And since I have
Two hits.
advantage, I'm going to use Fury of the Trask and go ham.
There you go.
Ooh.
Kill him.
Okay, so I
Nice.
got
So
one
you get
crit.
one critical. Unfortunately, it doesn't trigger any of the abilities, any of the amulet's powers.
Rats.
But you still deal 9 plus 7 is 16, 25, 34, 43, 52 points of damage as all 6 of your attacks connect. Poof, poof,
Nice.
just cranking him in many locations. And finally, would you like to kill him or knock him unconscious? Or
I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up kill him.
He's going to die.
with your final punch, you cave in his skull.
Yes!
Say something cool.
Say something cool.
Something
Don't lose your head.
There you go.
The three of you, as well as actually Barry from his vantage point can't quite see him, but the three of you for a moment think that the guy teleported. That's how quickly he died.
Jesus.
But then you see Mordos' form sort of unblur into reality again. And you can see a pool of blood begin to flow down the podium steps and around Barry.
Mordos, you've changed.
Barry, don't eat that.
Still nice.
Barry, no. No, Barry, no.
The stealth.
Also, yeah, I'm reveling in this victory right now.
Mortis doesn't seem to be handling the loss of his brother twice very well.
I can dig it.
Yeah, this is a bad time.
Kara is still passed out from lightning damage.
Oh, I go over to Car and I heal you. My bad.
As you do that, she like snaps up and just automatically slaps you again. And she goes, sorry, it's just a habit now. Thanks.
38 hit points back.
I appreciate it.
Just bitch slapping everyone today, Cora.
You have one more. That's it.
Oh, Red. She gives you like her best like.
Did it again.
It's like I'm a gnome.
It's Samsaria, not Red.
Yeah, well, you keep saying that. Okay, so can we do a quick? Kara does a quick Eldritch Sight / perception check of the room. Not a very good one.
Immediately, the first thing that pops out, actually two things. Well, the first thing that pops out of the few things that pop out, your Eldritch Sight locates that red-black obsidian red veined axe, hand axe,
Okay.
that was sheathed at Karlam's hip.
Okay.
Not even drawn so quickly and so unexpectedly was the monk had the monk slain him.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing you notice. Second, this is a dead end. There are no other exits here,
He was
not discernible by your perception check or Nox's or
Okay.
by your Eldritch Sight.
Okay.
But I'm so perceptive.
So I'm like, well, it doesn't look like there's a way out of here, but look at this sweet axe.
Can you even pick it up?
Yeah.
All right. And of course, the axe's name is the sickle.
Uh-huh.
Would I know who would be best to wield the symbol of the people?
I mean, it is a hand axe, so it's someone who would be strong that
Okay.
would be able to best wield it.
So, Kara.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll hand this off to Red and be like, here, but make sure you don't do anything foolish, like running in and pissing off dragons again, and like flipping powerful cards that send you to other dimensions or like trap you in your own sword, because that was really weird.
Sorry, you also find the deck again. I almost forgot. This time, of course, having only 7 cards.
Would
in
would
the
there
deck.
be a spare bag of holding lying around there?
You figure that nobody had the time to pick up your belongings, except for maybe the shadowy figures who had been watching the battle.
Kara's gonna take the cards and hold on to them, and she is gonna go, listen, I'm gonna hold on to these because apparently I'm the only sane one here.
That's bad news.
Probably.
But yeah, she gives the
Can I
axe to Red.
sleight of hand those cards away from her?
With a 16, let me just roll here.
Also, I'm eyeing those cards like very intensely.
I'd have to do like
I don't even hear Kara
Give
say
them your
what she said,
stealth
but I'm
eye.
looking at them very intensely.
Not without Kara knowing. Does that bother you at all?
No.
Okay. Nox steals the cards from you, unfortunately, Kara.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I saw that because I had my eyes on those. Like
Uh,
I didn't.
Kara was able to defend the cards for like a moment, so it was actually quite conspicuous that Nox had taken
okay.
the cards.
Okay.
I'm looking at Kara go, you know why.
I'm just gonna be talking to Barry in a corner.
Okay.
I'm making sure he's okay.
Well, he took that 18 points of damage, but otherwise he's fine.
And more just comforting him.
Yeah.
You know why.
Okay, fine.
The
Nox,
third
fine.
lever that Carlum was about to pull would have pulled a trap in Barry's area, but he didn't even manage to make it that far.
I kind of figured.
Backtracking the way you came, you notice upon a secondary inspection, the broom closet was in fact a mechanical, not a magical, but a mechanical exit towards a disheveled home and hovel that hid the Red Raiders' home base.
Oh, jeez. How come we
This-
didn't notice
oh.
this before?
Because my perception sucks.
Because you rolled in that one.
Because I rolled that.
Yeah, obviously Nox isn't the one who realized this, but one of you already realized.
So once we go through this secret passage, it brings us into this like little hovel, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's you're still in that poor part of town. It's now daytime though. Quite a bit of time has passed,
Gotcha.
even if it didn't feel like that.
So, are we maybe healing as we walk?
Well, you're in no danger now, and that's where we're going to leave off for tonight.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, so again, folks, thanks for hanging out with us again this evening. So like we were saying earlier, we have now switched weighted dice to Friday nights for the foreseeable future, just to make things a little bit easier on our
I
party.
dropped the deck of many things.
And of course, as always, don't forget to follow all these fine folks on Twitch so you can be kept up to date with all the fun stuff that they're doing. Be sure to check out Gail's charity stream on Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, going all day. Lots of fun stuff. And yeah, check out the past Weighted Dice episodes on YouTube. Find those at Shelf Games on YouTube. Links for everything else down below in the channel notes. Don't forget to follow Dungeon Master Connor on Twitter, so you can ask him all kinds of fun questions about D&D, how he likes to do things, how he's put everything together, why he likes to kill us so much.
Yeah, I almost had one of you that time. It was a legitimate top deck. I have my poker pirate cards here from which.
Nice. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it. Am I missing anything? Am I forgetting anything?
I think that's it.
That's about
That's all.
it.
Okay, cool. So we will catch you next Friday at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. So we'll see you then. Adios.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.